there, world traveler. Thanks for joining us. Hey, why don't you go grab yourself a snack, some tea, coffee, or a cocktail, whatever you fancy. Hey, you could even say hi in the chat section. We'll be going live soon.
Oh, you have the strangest way of loving someone, and it feels like it's all over before it has begun. Oh, but when we do collide, we're playing no games. Don't you know that kind of love must go down in flames? Oh, we should really leave this one alone, but it keeps coming back, coming back, coming back. Two arms on the floor, bandit on the store, two lovers, one more. It's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. Oh, we do it again. Say what normal people do. We're off and on like a light switch. You treat me like a punching bag. You better make it count. Oh, it's like the wise man said, the love is for no one. Love is a blind man who must be set free. Two arms on the floor, bandit on the store, two lovers, one more. It's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. Two arms on the floor, bandit on the store, two lovers, one more. Oh, it's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. We should really leave this one alone, but it keeps coming back, coming back, coming back. Oh, we should really leave this one alone, but it keeps coming back, coming back, coming back. Two hours on the floor,
You better wake me up,
blood ain't on the sword.
You gotta rip it off,
Two lovers, one more.
You better shake me up.
Hello again, world traveler. Have you grabbed your snack yet? Coffee, tea, or a cocktail? Well, if you're of age, did you grab a cocktail? If so, what'd you get? Also, if you don't mind, let us know in the chat section where in the world you're joining us from. We love to know where everyone's from. We'll be going live soon.
It's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. Two lovers on the floor, bad on the sword, two lovers, one more. Oh, it's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. We do it again. Oh, we do it again. Oh, we do it again. We do it again.
Hey, good evening. Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Happy
right?
Monday.
Las Vegas reopening updates. What's changed, guess, since the reopening? And of course, some fun things to do. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight in a traditional hangout and Q&A. I'm Tanya.
I'm Dave.
And we are TurnItUpWorld. We're a fun travel couple that shares our travel and adventures. And this is our live stream. We go live every Monday, or we try to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
We're not
much.
traveling.
We're not traveling. If you're joining us for this live stream, we traditionally love to have everybody just chiming in on the conversation. It's just really kind of a hangout, talking about all that we know and love in Las Vegas, and just really kind of hone in on that, which is kind of exciting and fun. And if you're joining us after this live stream, a couple things. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell.
thank you very
Make sure it's
much.
highlighted to all so you get notified every time we go live, just like this one. And then you'll be a part of the team, a part of the crew.
That's right, part of the crew.
So, Dave.
Yeah, what's
why
up?
are we doing this tonight?
Well, it's Monday. It's Monday. Hanging out. It's our hangout night. So just thought we'd hang out, talk a little Vegas, a little Q&A.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about what's changed since the
yeah.
reopening, all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. So I am ready to rock this because I see so many folks in here. I want to
Yeah.
acknowledge a few
Sure.
folks already that popped up in here. You know how we do. So, ready to get
Oh,
this
yeah.
party started?
I am ready. All right.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Better times, no better times. Two better times, two better times. Two better times, two better times, two better times.
All right. Well, hello, folks, and welcome back to another Monday here with Tanya and Dave TurnItUpWorld. We're so excited to see so many familiar faces in here, and actually some new faces. I do love to kind of ask where folks are from, chime in for sure. And what we like to do when we first kick off here is acknowledge the first few folks that were in here. Now I know who is that, Dave?
Who's that?
Yeah, who's the first 3, 4?
Oh,
Who do we
okay.
got?
First folks that I see, anyway. We
Okay.
have Paul Guard.
Hello, Paul.
Paul says, "Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Yeah, we got looks like Lenny Scott
Hey,
says,
Lenny
"Hey,
Scott.
hey, turn it up, world."
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, Lenny?
Yeah, and then Sandra Kapelzinski.
Hey,
Hopefully I got that
Sandra
sort of
K
right.
in his house.
Right.
What's up?
Says,
What's
"Let's
up?
go.
Let's go,
Let's
let's
go."
go.
And so that's top 3.
Awesome.
We do have like SysVel100 says, "Hi, I'm waiting."
I love the sound of that.
That's
All
cool.
right. Well, you know what? Let's give you guys a round of applause for being the first up in the room. Hey. It's really exciting. And I know earlier on, I think We Run Las Vegas was in here, who's traditionally one of our kind of, powerhouse players in here.
The heckler.
And you guys know how we do on Mondays for sure. Thank you guys so much for all you do and just being here. But we like to have our cocktails on Monday. And traditionally we try not to get too toasty, but that is really up to you guys because you guys kind of control that. Every time there is a super chat, we have to drink. And I think the first and foremost one was a $5 super chat. I think he said hello everyone, which was Rerun Las Vegas.
Ooh,
so
Rerun. That
Rerun
was
Las
like
Vegas. Thank
early
you.
on.
Early on. Getting the party started.
Here we
So
go.
Rerun. Thank you.
Rerun.
There you go. You got the bottle ready.
We'll join later. We'll know.
We
Join
will
us,
know.
yes.
And Dave, who else do we got?
Let's
Like
see.
there was there Steve?
Oh, for super chats. Yeah,
Yes.
we have. I think it's Steve.
Steve Denning, thank
Steve
you
Denning,
so much.
thanks,
Thanks for
Steve.
putting a
Stephen
smile on
Denning.
our faces every week during these crazy times. Steve, let me give one for you as well. Thank you for the $5.
All
Thank
right.
you. All right,
Thank you,
here we go.
Steven.
And I think there's one more,
There
right?
is one more. Yeah, we're kind of.
Looks like it was
Felisa.
Felissa Bowen.
Yes.
Hello, appreciate you guys and your videos. Thank you, Felissa. Felissa, thank you so much. Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
All right, well, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for that, kicking things off. We got a lot of new folks in here, so let's kind of scroll up and say hello to who we got in here so far. We'll try to read out. There's quite a few in you here. First and foremost, we also want to say hi to our mod squad.
Yes.
Looks like Kat is in here. It looks like Yvonne. Welcome back,
Hey,
girlfriend.
Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne. And of course, we got For the Joy of Vegas. Absolutely adore her. I just love, she always tends to find us. And she's so cute.
Oh,
She's
yes.
so cute. Like,
Yes.
if it weren't these COVID times, I'd be giving her a big old hug. Like, come here, you cutie pie.
Right.
She's such a good person. So who do we got up in here?
Let's see. We have that girl Chicago in the house.
Hello, that girl.
Yeah.
Who's
Let's see.
that girl? CNS Estanista. Oh.
All right. We got
all right.
Rachel from Denver, Colorado.
Hey,
Gonna be in
Rachel.
Vegas in 24 days.
Hey, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let the countdown begin, you guys. I mean, Vegas is coming up, just like
That's
all
right.
these trips for folks. What
Let's
do we
see,
got?
we got
I need-
Chuckster.
Hey, Chuckster, our Disney man is in
Yeah,
the house.
that's right.
Still writing that down for dinner, Chucksters. Don't worry, we'll be tackling you up for that dinner.
Let's see. Lizbeth says hello.
Hey, Lizbeth.
And Lisa, hello. Happy
Hey.
spooky season.
Happy
Got
spooky
my cocktail.
season.
And David says boom, boom, boom.
boom, boom, going back to so we can. Okay, that's a crazy song.
Yeah,
Hello, Anita and Jay. Woo, what's
Yep.
up?
Josh from Massachusetts.
Hey, we got Mass in the house.
That's right.
Nice to have Amira, one of our mod squads. What's up, girlfriend? Mwah. Lots of
Yeah.
hugs and kisses
Jerry
to
from
you.
Indianapolis.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello.
Eliza, Illinois. Bobcat, San Francisco.
Nice. Stefan
Yeah.
DeJong is in here. And Rachel. Oh my gosh, so many great
Yeah, a lot
folks
of folks,
in here.
a lot of folks.
A lot of amazing, a lot of new folks too, which is wonderful. Hey, AD Moore. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Vibes surrounding with a little purple stars. Thanks, Rick B, for the $1.99. I guess we got to
Rick.
pick up the glass. Rick B. Cheers.
Rick.
For $1.99 special.
999.
All right. Thank you so much. Yeah.
We got
Keeping
Tim
Me
from
Up
North
podcast.
Dakota.
Wow. So we got a lot of folks from all over the place, which is great to see that. So nice to see so many folks tuning in on Monday. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yes, a lot of stuff going on in Vegas.
There's a
right?
lot
Yeah.
of stuff, guys, going on in Las Vegas. And I know, I'll just mention a couple things, which I like to set it off right before we kind of kick things into gear. We do post videos on a regular basis. We just released a video, actually, yesterday.
It was on, yesterday.
Yesterday
morning.
Yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So definitely go check that out. It was actually Best Breakfast on Las Vegas Strip. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check that out after this for sure. We also post regularly on Wednesdays. So typically Wednesday and Sundays. We go live on Monday, and we have trivia night on Thursdays if we're going to be around. So almost every Thursday.
Almost every Thursday.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yes. So we're
Maybe
so
not this
excited.
Thursday.
This Thursday, no, there won't
Not
be.
this Thursday. Yeah, no.
Just saying. Just no Thursday trivia this week. But we got some good stuff coming up. So
Yeah.
just saying. Well, hello, Anvu from Northern Virginia, headed to Vegas in December. You guys, it's amazing. I mean, who is going to, that's a good question, I guess, to kind of kick things off while we kind of compile our thoughts. Who was headed to Vegas? When? When you guys heading to Vegas? Come on. This is going to be a fun month. We have an awesome group, by the way, if you want to join that group. It's a fun group. There's so many people, so many knowledgeable folks. It's really for the love of Las Vegas.
Well,
It's
thank
all
you
about
very
positivity
Yes.
in that group. And we really try and hone in on that for sure. And folks are in Vegas right now. Some folks just got back from Vegas. They're sharing their stories. They're sharing pictures, video. Oh, who doesn't love a good story? We love a good story. So if you
Right.
want to join that group, you definitely can. There's information to that below in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section. It's called For the Love of Las Vegas. And you would be happy. It's pretty active in there, right?
Oh, yeah, it's super active. A great room.
Yes.
We have folks, say, hey, they're going to Vegas. Evan says going late October.
Awesome. Now, really quick,
Yeah.
make sure if you're going to join that group, you got to answer those questions,
yes.
right? You got to. There's 5 questions that you got to answer. That includes the people you invite,
Oh.
and you guys know this. My husband had to answer those questions.
That's right.
So you guys have to answer the questions.
Yeah.
So please
Answer the damn questions.
answer the
the
damn
damn
questions.
questions.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do we got? Chuckster
Yeah.
says 101 days to. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see. Mona says November 3rd.
nice.
Right. Evan says Lake Las Vegas area was great. Actually.
Ooh.
Kind of a cool spot out there.
Yeah.
And you can do that kind of awesome little kind of water park that they have as well.
Exactly. Which is going to come
open,
up to
right?
one of our fun things to
Right.
do.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love that.
Oh, Sandy is staying at Smoke Free at Park MGM.
All right, Smoke
Right,
Free,
that's cool.
the first
Yes.
smoke-free casino on the Strip.
Margaret's going in 29 days. Counting down.
Let the countdown begin, you
Yeah.
guys. Wow. Oh, thank you so much, Yvonne, for 23,000 subs. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you for
We
that.
appreciate
Appreciate
that.
that.
That really
Thanks,
is all of
everyone.
you guys. Thank you so much for being with us and kind of like the ride or die crew. We're growing large.
Oh, yeah.
We're taking over.
This is
One
like the
step at a time. We're going one step at a time. Rather take over the world. Yes, one step at a time. What? I can't hear you. Turn it up. 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 World.
All right.
Hey.
Let's see. Meg's going mid-November.
Wow.
Yeah. So a lot of folks going to Vegas.
And it's
Yeah.
a wonderful time. Let me just say that it's a wonderful time of year to go to Vegas. And there's a couple things that we want to talk about and address. Obviously, you can't deny what you've been seeing in the news. And we'll get to that in just a bit, which I think is important to just at least kind of put it out
Sure.
there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, wow. First and foremost, it is exciting. When you guys go to Las Vegas, like, Like, what is the first thing you do once you check in? And don't say sleep. Besides sleep. And
Depends
that
when you
other
arrive,
stuff.
I guess.
That other stuff. Yeah, it depends on when you arrive. Like, what do you enjoy doing first? You enjoy kind of getting down to the casinos and just really kicking things off? Do you enjoy sort of going right to a restaurant, a reservation, or depending on what time you get in? You're right. If you
Right.
get in there, or do you just go for a walk on the strip and enjoy like the beautiful night sky under the
Right.
lights of Las Vegas?
Or you just go
Thank
live.
you very much.
We go live.
We go live.
Or we go to Peppermill.
In-N-Out Burger.
In and out.
You know, right around the
Yes.
corner. Hey, We Run is back. Thank you again
Yeah.
for another $5 super chat.
Oh, Renee says inspect the bed. So that's a different kind of bed test.
Different kind of
different kind of bed test.
I like that. Good day, everyone, and keep up the great work. Thank you, We Run, for the $5. Here we go. This is the second $5
There we
from
go.
We Run. We got you in the first one already.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Capital.
P and capital O and trouble.
Stands for cool.
Thank you, We Run, for the $5 super chat. So yeah, guys, it is so much going on. I guess we'll kind of kick things off here and talk about Planet Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Well, thank
Opening
you
up on
very
Thursday
much.
this week.
Opening
That's exciting.
up Thursday
It's
this
been
week.
a long time coming. You know, with all the casinos opening up, we're kind of waiting for Planet Hollywood to come.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so it's exciting. We're
It
excited
really
for that.
has. I mean, you
Yeah.
kind of had that whole thing with this, all this speculation. It's like, is it going to open? Is it going to be sold? And it's moving on. All these, all this stuff you hear, and so you kind of tune it out until you hear it from like the captain's mouth, which is directly from, Caesars. I'm sure they'll put out something, or
Right.
not. But it was just really, really kind of just like because Planet Hollywood. There's so many people who love Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, it's a great spot. I mean, amazing location, and we're excited for that for sure.
Absolutely. Oh,
So-
wait a second. Go ahead. Sorry.
So let us know. Have you stayed at Planet Hollywood? Do you like it? Just let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
I'm
if
curious to
you
see it.
love the Planet Hollywood, that'd be cool. Like that's a good topic to talk about. Like
Yeah.
what is your jam?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Obviously you got the burger place.
Oh yeah,
Gordon's Burger Spot.
Yeah, what do you guys think of Gordon Ramsay burger?
Gordon
You like
Ramsay
that?
burger is kicking off.
I want a nice burger. I could use a nice burger.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
Hey, and thank you so much. Looks like Joy. I love the lemon character with like the eyes. Thank you, Joy, for the $5 super sticker. Thank you. Cheers for Joy.
That's a joy. Trouble.
Joy, unspeakable joy, and I feel my feelings. I cannot take it away. Joy. Oh,
That's good.
thank you. I'm waiting for you to bust that out.
I know. I always think about. I go way back on that one.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let him receive peace. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-oh. Here he goes.
No. I go back to Three Dog Night on that one.
Joy, that's for you.
Go way back.
That's for you,
It's like
Joy.
before my birthday.
That's for you, Joy.
Yeah.
So yes, Planet Hollywood is definitely kicking things off. Now, a couple things you guys might want to know when it comes to that, and I'll just say this as well. There's so much activity going on in here. Actually, can I do something really quick? Hello, Neil.
No, you can't do that.
Hi, Neil.
Neil loves Planet Hollywood.
Neil.
Head straight to Earl of Sandwich.
Hey.
That's a great Earl of Sandwich.
Is that right?
That is correct, yeah. Oh, my
Neil.
goodness gracious. Hey, Neil. there you are.
Congratulations, Neil. We gave you a wrench. You got the blue wrench of love. The blue wrench.
Wrench.
The blue wrench. Hey.
Hey, Neil.
Welcome to the fam jam, Neil. The mod squad is rolling deep. It's been a long time. We've been meaning to do that for a while, Neil. It's just been, you haven't been on as much. So
That's right.
we haven't really seen it. So now that you're back on, we finally able to do that, which hopefully is going to entice you to stay on more, a bit more.
That's right.
Our Neil,
Neil.
our poem,
Oh,
our
Neil's
poetic,
a poet.
our poet.
He's a poet.
A poet.
Yes.
I'm going to say a poem right now.
He's a Vegas poet.
Welcome to the club, Neil. It's finally time you did. I'm glad you got the blue wrench. And that's it. Yeah.
See?
Let's be real. Uh-oh, wait, can't do that.
Yeah, no. Oh,
Can't play that,
copyright.
copyright. Turn it off.
We can get at least
Turn it
5
off.
seconds out of it,
Turn it
right?
off.
Can you
Nope.
get 5 seconds? Not even 5?
Oh, depends on the band.
Yeah, right?
If they're broke, they might not want, they might not want it. They might put 2. 2 seconds.
Oh, my brother had the 45 of that song.
Oh. Ooh, we gotta have a lot more of that coming, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So something you guys we were kind of mentioning. It's really so that you're aware. The Planet Hollywood is really only taking reservations. I believe it's Thursday through
Is it Sunday?
Sunday
Right now?
Thursday through Sunday. I believe they're only taking Thursday through Saturday. They're
Okay.
taking reservations.
Right, that makes sense.
But they're going to be open, the casinos and everything else will be open, but the reservations to stay at the hotel will only be open towards the weekend. And obviously that's most likely to do with the fact that, things don't really kick off till the weekend right now. No one's really going during the weekdays. Conventions are back though. They're slowly rolling back conventions. So I'm sure that might start feeling slowly.
Very slowly.
With a small number. At least they started it. I mean,
Did they? Did they start a little bit?
I think so.
A little bit.
I think they're starting.
Right, a little bit.
Conventions
It's
are
gonna come back.
slowly, yeah.
Things are looking up.
Yes.
We're positive.
We're positive.
We're optimistic.
Yes,
Put it that
very.
way. Yes.
You should definitely be optimistic. You
Yes.
have to be. You have to be. So, yes, let's be real. Let's be real. Okay, it takes time. Okay, that wrench takes time. The blue wrench.
That's right.
The magical blue wrench takes time. Stick with us.
Everybody about that. Let's be real and need us. So, hold on. One moment. So Neil goes right to the Earl of Sandwich. Arrives into Vegas, goes to Planet Hollywood, checks in, heads down to Earl of Sandwich.
I love Earl of Sandwich.
What do you like? What do you like at Earl of Sandwich, Neil?
I'll tell you.
actually like the salads.
I love the salads.
Yeah.
There's one salad in particular I'm a really big fan of, which is it's like that Thai chicken, the Thai chicken. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Way sweet and sour.
I like that one with the kind of the banana peppers.
Yes.
I need some extras.
You need extras.
Extra
You
banana peppers.
never get extras.
I
And
know,
then
I
you get
was
back and you
forgetting.
open up, you're
I
like,
need more of that.
darn it, I should have asked for
Right.
extras.
Right, exactly. The Chipotle sandwich is good too.
Oh, that Chipotle,
Right, yeah.
and it's just made to perfection.
Right.
I mean, now obviously it's not a Vegas, it's a California company, but it's now spread its wings over to Vegas, which is really tasty and delicious. But
Right.
good choice, Neil. Go in.
Of course, Anthony goes to Nacho Daddy.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. You get them chicken nachos, ooh, and
That's
that
good.
and that
That's
scorpion,
good.
that margaritas, woo.
Exactly.
wee.
Damn.
That's how you kick it off. And if you get there on a weekend and
Let's
it's
get you
late,
drinking that. It's a good time.
Woo.
Good time. Just get you drinking that.
just it's
The
great
little small
times.
margarita.
Small.
Although it's actually
Small.
it's not what's small if you think about it compared to that candy place.
Yeah, well, compared
I Love
compared
Sugar.
to I Love Sugar,
Yeah,
or even
Monster.
compared to like Caesar's,
Oh,
where I got that like
$45
giant size.
one. No, that was a
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all the drinks are that size.
Yeah, those are monsters.
It's like 8
Well,
shots.
I paid $45. I hope
Yeah,
so.
but it's like 8
Right.
shots.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should get that one.
Yeah, 8
For that
shots.
one. Yeah.
Donna Bolton, you have not missed quite a bit for joining late. That is okay. It's all good. You can always watch the recap. Yeah, I absolutely love the fact that they're kicking things off this week. So it'll be nice to see the lights on because it's always like a little ominous. You walk by, you see all this bright Paris, lights.
Yeah.
And then you look to the right of that and it's like Planet Hollywood.
Right.
It's dark. The Miracle Miles is kind of
Right.
lit up because they're open.
No.
But it's like dark. So it's like,
It was-
whoa, eerie.
And we've seen it since the reopening we were there on the 3rd, on June 3rd.
On June 3rd.
Right before it reopened on the 4th. And I mean, that first week, a lot of places were not open. I remember the whole Planet Hollywood Mall was just barred.
Well,
Right? It
thank
was
you
closed. You
very
couldn't go in.
Yes.
And so, so much has opened up since then, so it's great to see. That first week, a lot of places that we love to go to weren't open yet, right? And I remember we did a video on some of our favorite cheap eats, but a lot hadn't opened yet.
Yes.
That initial one that we did.
Absolutely.
And of course, we followed up later with another one when they had reopened as well. But,
Yeah.
it's
Neil.
great to see, so.
Neil, I love this one. Roses are red. Vegas lights can be blue. I'm heading to Sin City. Recommend the things I should do. So
Nice.
Neil, I will tell you this from the bottom of my heart. Click the Las Vegas playlist right from the start.
Nice. Well done. Bam.
Thank you.
Bam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Neil's going to come back at you with something, I think.
Hey, there's no comeback at you. What are you talking about? This is just
This is
love.
a conversation back and forth.
Okay, that's a conversation. Comeback.
Conversation.
It's like a battle, rap battle.
Yeah.
Hello, gallivanting gals. Welcome, welcome, my dears. How are you guys tonight? Welcome aboard. Uh-oh. It looks like we got a $5 super chat from M.
Ooh.
Morris 70.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. All right, so you know what
Hey.
we do, y'all. We got a drink. Thank you, thank you. Woo! Thank God you got that bottle handy.
Who came up with these rules? What a terrible idea.
Probably us after a couple of sips of bourbon.
Oh, I was all for it. I was all for it.
Thank you. He's itching to get that strike.
Oh my bad. Copyright.
So something else, obviously, which is kind of exciting, is the bars and the clubs are slowly starting to reopen. You know, they've raised the capacity. You know, they were talking about these places a lot have 50 to 250.
Yes, moving up, moving
So
on up.
moving up. And it's inching. You know, they're obviously inching. It is also interesting because right now, it's starting to hit more towards flu season.
Oh, come on, don't say that.
So, yeah, okay.
No, you can say that. No,
I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be like
absolutely
realistic too, where it's
teasing.
like, you don't, this is why they're inching, because they're
Yes.
trying to make sure, you know,
Absolutely.
things are going to be somewhat back, getting things somewhat slowly back to normal, which takes time. They just can't open up the
Yeah,
floodgates because
absolutely.
not everybody pays attention to that. You guys know, no one ever pays attention. You know, some people don't even like to wear masks.
No.
Like, no.
That's
But we
true.
won't go there. So Maureen asks, how does it look for New Year's Eve? Well, you know what? To be honest,
It's hard to know.
it's
right
hard
now.
to know.
Yeah.
But I would say, based on the trajectory that's happening right now and things are constantly opening up, New Year's could actually be a good
Right.
New Year's. We just don't know.
We
you know?
may very well be there. As well.
I think we
Very
might
possible.
be. I
Yeah.
think we might be.
But we don't know yet how
But
it's
we
going to be.
do not
Right,
know
yeah.
yet. And guys, by the way, in Mod Squad, let's get on the folks for sure. If you guys are just joining us, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. But one thing we'd like to do is let's get this over. We have 159 of you awesome folks in here and 73 thumbs up. I think we can get that to 101 because at 101, we go a little bit above and beyond. We're going to do our dance.
Ooh,
So if
dancing.
you have not smashed that thumbs up button, y'all, on the count of 3, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. We'd really appreciate that. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up!
All right.
All right, thank you. We got 78 in the house, 85, 85, 85, can I get 86, 86, 87, 86, 87, 87, 86, 87, 85, 89. Woo!
thank
We got
you
89,
very
89,
much.
can I get 90, can I get 90, can I get 91 in the house? 91, 91, 91, 92, 92, 92, 92, 93, 92! Can we get 93, 92, 94, 94, 95, 95, 95,
everybody.
96 in the house, 96, 96. Do I smell 96? Nope, that's red wine.
All right.
So yes, guys,
Well, thank you very much.
thank you very much. We are back closely approaching that for sure. I'm liking the sound of that. So a couple questions have been asked, you know, about pools. No, I'm going to be going in November. The pool's going to be open now. I do believe most pools close towards the end of October. And that might depend on which ones. Some of them may have heated pools. Maybe the adult pools, you know, might be more open for like the evenings, things like that as well. But I know the pools, because it's cold. It gets cooler out there. So the pools, I think, close towards the end of October. So there goes your answer for that. What?
Oh, let's see. Steven says, I'll be there next Wednesday. What is one thing I should show my friends on the strip that you all enjoy on the strip?
What is one thing? Depends on what time of day. Are you during the day, at night? Like, I would say what would be really cool with you and your friends to do
Well, thank
right off
you
the bat
very
is hit
much.
the high roller.
Yeah, we like the high roller.
The
We
high
like
roller, we
that.
love the high roller. It's 30
Yeah.
minutes. You can drink. You can kind of capture the view. I would go right around dusk.
Right.
So you can kind of see the transition of Las Vegas. It's a 30-minute, very slow-moving, sort of Ferris wheel.
Yeah, you could actually zip line from the link to the high roller and then go on the high roller after.
Now that would be fun.
Right, if you like zip lining.
Yep.
So
you can do the
you
fly
that.
link, zip line, zip over that,
Right.
head down to the high roller, have some fun, have some drinks. You know, you can drink on the carousel. I think not the carousel, the Ferris wheel.
Right.
Which would be kind
Yeah,
of fun.
the bar's
to do.
open now.
Yeah, and
Probably
you go,
not the bar cart yet.
No, not
Right.
yet. But you
Yeah.
go up about like 550 feet, so you get to see really a good sort of landscape of Las Vegas and the beautiful lights. So
Right, and then
I would
after that,
say
check out the Bellagio fountains for a nice free show. Always nice.
always
If you're into
nice.
that.
And then if
Beautiful.
you want to roll over from there, you can do the volcano show, which is free.
You can do the
which is
volcano,
kinda
that's
cool.
true.
It's like Hunka, 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 hunka. Phew.
I like the Volcano Show.
I do too.
Right?
I
Not
do
everyone
too.
likes it, but
No,
I like it.
I
It's
like
pretty cool.
it.
Yeah,
You know,
it's pretty cool.
It reminds me of, you know
Yeah.
what it was? It kind of reminds me of Hawaii. You know, the
Well,
shows
yeah,
like that kind
absolutely.
of showed Hawaii with that
Yeah.
kind of music. Boom, 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 boom.
That's true.
Makes me miss Maui. Like we should just go back.
Oh my God, yeah.
Maui.
Well, that was nice.
Boom, chicka, dunka, dum,
Yes.
chicka, dunka. I like that. So Kendra's going in December. What do you expect it'll look like in Vegas then? Well,
Let's see, have we done these? Let's see.
got those. Yep, got
Got
that
that
one.
one. Did we get this one?
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, hold on. We got two. We kind of,
two, okay.
we got two.
Are we done?
All
All right.
right. We got Donna. Donna,
Hey,
thank
Donna.
you so much
Thank
for
you.
the $3.99 Canadian dollars with a cute pear. I love that. Raising his thumb. Thank you so much for the $3.99 special. Hey!
$1.99.
$3.99 special.
$1.99.
But don't put that glass down just yet. It looks like we got, hey, Khalees. I like that, Khalees.
Khaleesi.
Hello, Tanya and Dave. Love you too. Husband and I will be in Vegas November 8th for
Kelsey,
8
yeah.
days. Kelsey. Yes, Kelsey. I like Khaleesi. Kelsey. We hope we see you.
Awesome. So in November,
Already made
8th
reservations
for 8 days.
because
Awesome.
your
That's
food.
pretty great.
Already made so many restaurant reservations because of your food videos. Thank you. Well, we're gonna do a super thank
awesome.
thank you on that one.
Kelsey.
Thank you for the $10 super check. Kelsey.
you.
Hey. Oh, it's really nice. I'm so happy to hear that, Kelsey, and I am sure you guys are gonna have a wonderful time. Like we say, if y'all see us out there, you know we're gonna stop you. Oh, and also I know a lot of you have already picked up some Turn Up World merch and may be out there. We
Right.
have a lot going on. We're planning on being out there very soon. So if we see you out there, you know we live stream. We're gonna be pulling you right to that live stream and shouting y'all out and tickling and all that stuff. So wear your Turn It Up World merch or for your Love of Las Vegas gear, because we just might hunt you down with the camera.
So this I love this question here.
Yes.
Okay, here you go, Tanya. Okay, so
Tanya.
Kim asked this question. Is it safe to ask people on the strip to take my picture? They won't run off with my camera. What has been y'all's experience? Depends on who you give it to.
It depends on who you ask. Now, I will tell you, no, it depends on who you ask, to be honest. But we have not had
Yeah, it's
that
been no
experience.
problem.
It's been no problem. Now, we've been kind of hesitant, you know, obviously to give the camera for someone to take a picture because of the times that we're in. We tend to do things a little bit more on the timer, you know, so I'll have like a little
Right.
tripod thing and we'll set it up. If you want to take a picture, boom, there it is, and we'll just self-take it until we get it right. But that's to each his own. You know, we do carry hand sanitizer, so we're constantly spraying things down anyway. So maybe we're doing a little bit more of an overkill, but that's just something we sort of choose to do. So, and yeah, it's just where you go, who you ask, you know. But I don't think, you know, from our experience, we haven't had anyone, you know, run off with our gear.
Right?
With
Yeah.
our
It has
camera.
not happened.
Not happening.
Knock on wood. Find some wood.
Knock on wood.
It's not gonna happen.
Tons of wood. Here's my
Okay.
my totem pole one.
Yeah.
Hold on, but before we get dressed that day,
Yeah.
did you see that?
I did not see that.
We got 108.
I gotta like try to dance. I have to
All
try
right.
to dance
Nope.
now.
We're gonna have to get the rhythm going. You ready?
Gotta do the old rhythmless moves.
You ready? The rhythm is moved. Rhythm. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for the 108 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated that. You know, it's another exciting thing I'm really excited about, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are. We talked about this way back, I think right before Rachel. Hello,
Hey,
Rachel.
Rachel.
Right before things sort of closed down, we were talking about some really hot things to do in Las Vegas. We did a great video on some fun things that you can do in Las Vegas. There's some new things coming. You know, remember
Right.
that video? And we talked about Area 15 as
Area
being one of
15,
them.
yeah, it's opened up.
And so now
Exciting.
it's opening up slowly but surely. And Area 15 is crazy cool.
They have a pretty cool bar there.
They do.
When it's opened up, right?
They do.
So,
They really, really do. I think I may have a picture of that if you guys want to
Wow.
see this bar. Is this right? Hopefully that's it. Yep, there it is.
that is cool looking.
Isn't that amazing?
Damn.
That's like crazy. That is like a maple tree, I think it is. And it's supposed to be like 25 feet tall. It's like pretty cool, but it's going to be one of those places where it will probably fill up quickly because of the fact that it capacity is kind of limited. So I'm sure, like, especially on the weekends, if you go on the weekends, here's a suggestion. I would suggest, wherever you plan on going, call to see if you can make a reservation. Now, some places won't take reservations. They'll say it's first come, first serve. But you can make a reservation if you're like getting bottle service. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, if you want to get like
or
kind
get
of
like a
VIP
booth or
something,
VIP. So they probably would take a reservation. But for majority of us non-VIP-ish type folks, what I'm saying?
You gotta talk your way in.
You gotta
Just talk your way in.
You gotta smoosh on it.
Tanya will talk us into
You
it.
gotta smoosh
Go,
on
she can do it.
Gotta smoosh on
Tanya can do it.
Gotta smoosh on
Yeah.
it.
So I gotta bring this up. So
Yes.
WGT0991 says gonna get married the 28th in Vegas.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Wow.
And it'll be my soon-to-be husband's first time in Vegas. How's the weather over there late October?
Hold on.
Yeah.
First of all, let me give you a little bit of
Congratulations.
magic and good fortune to you. Congratulations
Yes,
on
that's
your wedding.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Where's the party? That's what we want to know.
Exactly. Okay. Let me tell you, if you're going at the end of October,
Yeah, October 28th. Coming
then
up.
you should be at the Circa. Circa's kicking off
Yeah, I don't
right
know.
at the end.
They having
got
rooms or just a pool,
the pool.
activity. Yeah, you go to
Come
the pool.
on, what you
go-
talking?
you
What
party
you
at the pool.
talking?
Party at the pool.
The room reservations is not going to be until
I think it's
December.
December, right?
But
Yeah.
the party is starting October 23rd.
No, that's
baby.
right. That's right. Oh yeah.
So
Absolutely.
the weather in October is beautiful. I mean, we like to do things,
Right.
We're very much outdoorsy, but if you go to Vegas in the summertime, you can forget about that because it's just hot as hell in the summer times.
Oh my God,
So you're
brutal.
talking about right now. Yes, it might be hot during the day, but I would say in the evenings it gets pretty cool. And that could be, depending on where you're from, it's cool. If you're from Texas or all these places where it never really gets cold, well, okay, that's not true either. Austin gets cold.
Right.
I'm talking temperatures like 60s, sometimes 50s. It can get down to in October,
yeah,
late
it can
October.
be
So it can
pretty
get
cold,
pretty
yeah.
cold. So I would certainly say a couple things, you guys. One, make sure you bring comfortable shoes. I know you like the
Right.
chancletas,
right.
the chancletas that you can walk and look really
Like I
cute
gotta
and
wear my
sexy.
cowboy boots.
But I'll tell you, after a
know.
long night of trying to walk sexy in those chancletas, the sexy walk is over.
Let's go.
It's like done.
Come carry me home walk.
You're like, okay, I can't even, I don't care how beautiful or expensive those shoes are, if you can't carry them. So wear some comfortable shoes. Because the strip, you don't really think about how long those blocks on the
it's
strip
long.
can be.
Those
And they are
blocks are
long
long.
blocks.
Yes.
Very, very long blocks. So. All right,
Well,
Bob.
thank you very
So
much.
I gotta let you know our Patriots are not doing very well tonight. Not surprising. They're down 26-10. It's
Well.
a sad night for the Pats.
Perfect time for me to take a sip
got,
from Bob's $10
Of course, we have
super chat.
Hoyer at quarterback.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks,
for the
Bob.
$10.
Yeah.
Let's take a double for that
Double.
one.
We're gonna booze in here. We're gonna drink our sorrows away.
Awesome.
right.
Now that was a big sip. Thank you, Bob, for the $10 super chat. It's like, take a bigger sip.
Take a bigger sip.
That's what he said. Take a bigger sip.
Bigger sip.
Like, take a bigger sip.
Boozing.
Boozing. Can you take a tour of Allegiant Stadium yet? And are some of the bars finally back open?
question.
So I'm not sure about
Right.
the tour yet.
Yeah, probably not
I
with
don't
all
think
the
so yet.
restrictions.
Exactly. But I do know bars are starting to open up.
Oh yeah, bars are definitely opened up. Big time.
So, and it's like more and more adding to the roster, and it's exciting. And like fingers crossed because we've talked to so many folks, and they're really nervous, especially the small business owners. They're really nervous. Clearly,
yeah.
Vegas is dominated by tourism, and that's where everyone
Right.
makes their money from tourism. So, not having the foot traffic is scary and it's hurting them. So even though these announcements are great and opening up, it really does come to us, and the folks getting back to Vegas and just really kind of enjoying that, taking your mind out of one place and putting it in another and really enjoying that. And I will say, speaking to that, it was nice to hear what Matt Maddox wanted to put in place regarding
Right, that's the CEO of the Win.
Of the Win.
Yeah.
putting in place regarding, testing. And he was thinking of ways that they can kind of bring the comfort level back to Vegas and get people back to Vegas. And so he was thinking of ways maybe do like rapid testing for their employees, but also if you're attending a show. And I think the example he gave in his press release was like he wanted to see if, let's say, for instance, you're going to a Lionel Richie show, and that was his example. You have a show that evening. Well, the morning of, you'll get tested, or several hours before, you'll get tested, rapid test, and you'll have an application on your phone which will give you like a green light or whatever, saying that this you're good to go, or you have it and this is where you should go. So I think it's a smart way. Now it's got to go through a lot of protocol, I'm sure, to kind of get to that phase, but it is a smart concept. And they have been, Matt Maddox and the Wynn, they were definitely leading the way when it came to the reopening of Las Vegas, as well as closing things down. They came up with the first ones to close down, first ones to come up with a kind of reopening package that kind of set the tone for a lot of the different casinos on the Strip. But really interesting to see that idea perhaps come to fruition. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea. You got to start somewhere. It's a great way to start. You kind of start small, start to build up. So just to get things coming back.
Absolutely.
Right? So,
and Mod Squad, by the way, guys, we're trying to get to as many questions as we can. And if we can't get to some of them here, if you want to join our group, we have an awesome group called For the Love of Las Vegas, for those that are just joining us. If you want to pop those questions in there, we have a lot of people in that group and a lot of knowledgeable people. Some folks are in Vegas right now. Some folks are just getting back. Some folks are going and have done their research. So definitely join that group. Information is in the description box below for sure. So if we miss a question tonight, it's just that there's so many folks going through.
Right, exactly.
So we might miss that. So definitely do that.
Yeah, we had a question here from M. Morris 70. We're going November 7th for 8 days. Where is the closest snow? And I'm not sure if Charleston will have snow or whether the skiers will have snow at that point. Probably too early.
Too early.
Right, there may be some.
Yeah.
It's possible. But check the mountains. The mountains, not too far. So, and actually, they aren't too far.
Maybe Bellagio Conservatory have a
cool
winter display.
You can find some fake snow somewhere for sure, probably. Maybe one of those ice bars.
Yes. I love this question from Gallivanting Gals. And this is a great question for you.
Okay, sure.
When is the next Disney trip?
Next Disney trip.
Yes!
We'll see. TBD.
Boo!
And, I'm gonna try. I gotta get working on that.
You better get working on that.
I can tell you next Vegas trip. Lips are sealed. Zip it. Soon.
This is the one time you should turn it down.
Turn it down. Yeah. Right.
All right. So that is one thing I'm definitely looking forward to kind of experiencing, Area 15.
Oh, yeah. It's
I
cool.
think it's just got some really cool, like, funky vibes and atmosphere. And of course, it's that time of year. Let me ask you guys, who's been to the Haunted Museum or the Mom Museum? Because those are some really fun places to visit. Now I think even someone in our group might have mentioned this. If you're gonna do like the Haunted Museum, get the RIP, the Rest in Peace package.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
RIP.
It's supposed to be like
I like that. The RIP.
I'm excited. We may have to do that on next trip.
Have to, yeah.
Next trip, we should definitely do that.
Okay.
You guys want us to do the Haunted Mansion on our next trip? Because I think we should do the Haunted Mansion. This is that time. Because you know why?
I don't know.
The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at... Where's Butcher?
So Gallivanting Gals, there will be a Disney the 2 weeks before Thanksgiving.
Hey, that's awesome.
Keep that in mind.
That is awesome. Gallivanting Gals, are you RVing it there?
Right? Ooh, that's a good idea.
Just saying.
Just saying, absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Freaks, Neil says.
That's right. Freaks come out at night.
Yvonne says, do the Haunted Museum, please. That'd be fun to do.
I like that, Yvonne. I like the way you think, Yvonne. I always like the way you think because you are just smart and most. Oh, and by the way, we got a piece of mail.
Ooh, mail.
Some fan mail that we got.
Fan mail.
That we're going to be opening up. And I will tell you this, and we're going to open it up towards the end of this.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yes. Because it's kind of conversation.
Right, okay,
but I
sure.
love the little sticker. It was like, that's my jam on the back of that sticker. It was cute. So, can't wait to see what's inside. So we're going to open up that. We got a piece of fan mail this evening. So we'll share that with you guys. Hello, Stacy. Fukuoka. Welcome from Maui. Mahala, girlfriend. Mahala. Good to see
we
you
love
back
Hawaii.
in here. And JRE, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. All love goes a long way. Yes, that bottle's going to have to probably refill just a bit.
Exactly. What's in the glass? A little Cote de Rhone.
Yes.
A little Cote de Rhone.
One of our favorites.
Yeah, it's nice.
We do like
Not
it.
bad.
It's sort of a French wine, but it's one of those
Kind of a
wines where
blend.
exactly, but you have to kind of let it sit.
Yeah.
Or you can use like a decanter to really kind of oxygenate the wine so you really get that nice crisp flavor of the grape. Really nice.
Yeah, we like it.
We do. This goes great with like this will go great with like a Dubliner cheese or the Manchego cheese.
Yeah. And I also get too, it goes great with super chats.
That's true. That is true.
Just saying.
Just saying. Oh, speaking of which, it's the funniest thing, you guys. Now let me see if I can pull this up. I think it's called Fright Ride. Yes, Fright Ride. So Las Vegas has this social distancing ride, and I'm doing this because it is supposed to be social distancing, but it's like a golf cart ride called Fright Ride. And boy, and I think what the folks that are putting that together are the folks that kind of put together the ride over at the Circus, like the haunted ride over at Circus.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be really fun. Now, most of the tickets they're selling out. Now, there's a couple open spots. So if you're going in the next several weeks and you like haunted, fun, scary things, this is new. Kind of social distancing in terms of that.
Cool.
So it's basically a social distancing haunted ride.
And it's very popular, right?
Very popular.
Right.
I mean, it's been selling out. Who's heard of that?
Right, you have to kind of reserve that quickly. Otherwise, it'll probably be after Halloween, which is no fun.
Yeah.
Right.
No, not fun at all. So who's heard of that? I mean, who's heard of Fright Ride? It is definitely popular because the tickets have been selling out. Now, obviously, it's limited tickets, limited capacity, so they have been selling out. But I want to know who's heard of that because it seems pretty cool. I mean, I've seen some of their pictures. They have like an Instagram, and it looked pretty cool. Kind of right up my alley, that kind of.
Right, yeah. That'd be fun. Tanya would love that.
I would totally love
So
that.
Austin asks, are there any jazzy bars or bars that are like the 20s to 50s free live entertainment?
Are there?
Well, I mean, I would think of Mayfair Supper Club, but that's definitely not free. the drinks and the food's very expensive, but the show is free effectively, I guess. But kind of that cool old school Vegas vibe at the Supper Club. So that's kind of a cool spot. With entertainment, right? There's not a lot of entertainment right now, so that has some entertainment going on, nice live entertainment, so worth checking out.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's see. So Annalisa says if you have a clown phobia, there is one room at the Haunted Museum that is not for you. There's no phobia. You don't have a clown phobia.
I don't have a clown phobia.
No.
Actually, the only clown that scares the crap out of me is Pennywise.
Right. Well, it kind
clown.
of ruined it for Circus. After that.
Yeah,
Ruined it.
that to me is like the only clown that like really put the whoa. But I'm not even that scared. You know, to me, I don't have a clown phobia. I think that probably hurt Circus.
You have a red balloon phobia more than a cloud phobia.
A floating red balloon by itself,
By itself,
phobia.
moving around.
Yeah.
And stay away from those like big kind of. Anyway, let's move on. So Gary asks, what's the best dispensary in Vegas? I have no idea.
Ooh.
Maybe folks know in the room. Let us know.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's folks.
There's some huge dispensaries, though.
Dispensaries.
Huge dispensaries, right? So, yeah.
That's very true. We're not really like we're not really like smokers.
Right? Yeah, that's funny. Exactly.
But hey, teach his own. You know what I'm
we
saying?
have plenty of folks that love that.
Heck
it's not
yeah.
us. Yeah, absolutely. Neil says, I love clowns. Pennywise.
Ah,
Yeah.
I love that movie. I feel like there's I don't know. I feel like to me, like when I watch the new the first one, I was kind of okay. This got me pretty good. The second one was just kind of like,
Yeah.
I think because you know what it was. It was seeing from the classic.
That poor little kid with his little boat kind of
But
going
that's
down
what I
the
mean.
water and then
that's
gets dragged into the sewer.
that's
Poor
what got
kid.
me. That's what
Poor
got
kid.
me. It was like that beginning, and then see his face.
Right.
He was like, one red balloon? You
His,
want a red balloon?
His like razor teeth.
And his razor teeth and his like eyes.
Come out.
And he can really do that. Like he can really make his eyes go in like different directions, like the actor.
Yeah,
and it was like crazy. It was kind of crazy, creepy clown. I'm just saying. And but it's a good time to talk about that because this is kind of Halloween. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of that time of the year.
Well, thank you very much.
And so for those of you that are asking about masks, we had a couple questions about that in the group as well. Masks are definitely still mandatory. They haven't released anything in terms of wearing masks. So if you're going into a casino or any place in an establishment, you have to wear a mask. You have to wear a mask outside if you cannot get 6 feet away from the neighboring person. And I know in the Link Promenade, you have to wear a mask. There's a station right out front when you start walking from the Strip into the Link Promenade. There's a guy right there, security, with masks and a sign that says you have to wear them. So if you don't have one, they will provide it seems like so. But you got to wear a mask.
I have to say thank you to Bags in the Reel. I bought your merch, a shirt, and a tank top. That's very nice.
Where is that?
Oh, right here. Bought our merch. Thanks,
Bags in the Reel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause for that. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Now, hopefully.
Thank you. Around. Hey.
Oh, let's go.
Hey. Oh, let's go.
I like that. So that's great. And Lisa made a good point. The laundry room on Fremont is pop-up speakeasy that is 1920s. So that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, that'd be cool
Speakeasies
spot.
are amazing. I love
yeah, I love that
speakeasies.
too.
That whole like
Oh, it's
throwback to like the Prohibition kind of
Yeah.
that vibe. It's just
That's the
it's really
Mayfair
cool.
Supper Club too. It's kind of that cool show they have on there. It's
Yes.
a cool show. It's just expensive.
It's just very
Yeah.
expensive. You know, you have to be prepared. If you want a really great night out or you're celebrating or, you know, just finally being able to get back to Vegas, you want to treat yourself to a really fancy dinner. I wouldn't even call it fancy, but the prices are definitely fancy.
Right. Oh, yeah.
But it was
that's good,
it was great experience. The live music is on point, and get the window seat by the fountains. That just makes it.
Although, yeah, I would say either that or kind of get right in front of the stage for the show if you really want to check out the show.
Yeah, I think for
the
me,
window seat's nice.
But I think you
fountains,
could
yeah.
you could also get both if you want. If you from where we were sitting, if you go 4 seats over towards the middle,
Right,
the
that's
stage
true,
is
yeah.
open on both sides, so you can ask for like center stage window of the fountain show. So you can actually get the fountain show and the show behind
Right,
you
that's
because
good.
they turn around.
Oh, it's an amazing
They turn
view,
around, and
yeah.
the stage is like a open stage on both
Right.
sides. So.
Yeah, it's an amazing spot.
But if you want comfy, if you're going for like drinks and cocktails, maybe light appetizers or something like that, and you don't really care about the fountain show because you're going to see it afterwards, then get the real plushy, cushy seats that are kind of like these really
just
cool
hang
seats
out,
on the other side.
relax.
Just hang out. But it's a really cool
You can get like
vibe.
drinks and appetizers, not spend too much,
Yeah.
and enjoy the show.
That's
Right.
true. That's true. It's very cool.
So Lewis asks, is it dead or is a lot closed Tuesday to Thursday?
Good question. Weekdays, I wouldn't say are dead, but they're deader than the weekends.
Yeah, no,
They're deader than the weekends.
Yeah.
And that really does, you know.
Yeah, weekdays are very slow right now. I mean, conventions, weekdays are really a convention business, right? And so conventions are not happening right now. And so Vegas is definitely slow on the weekdays. And so a lot of restaurants are not open. So if you're planning a trip and you're going to be there on weekdays, definitely call your resort and make sure you understand what's open and what's not. Because definitely, between Tuesday, Wednesday, some of those spots may not be open. That may open up on Thursday through Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually,
Jasmine's
Susan-
like, I love this one. Jasmine says, I was happy I met you both in Las Vegas at the Wynn Hotel. Oh, it's awesome.
thank you.
Well, good to meet you. Welcome to the live
Thank
stream,
you.
girl. Welcome aboard. We pulled you in. Welcome aboard. No, thank you. I hope you had a great time when you were out there.
And
Hello, Martin D. Welcome.
Oh, Martin D. And actually, Susan says, Susan was there last week and says it was not slow on the weekdays. So that's good.
That's what I'm talking about.
So it's picking up.
Yes.
That's good to hear.
And maybe that's part of the convention
yeah,
starting
exactly,
to come back.
Yeah.
So
Start getting some of that weekday business.
weekday business.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Oh, Martin got his package.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm sorry, David. What'd you say?
Oh, you said Martin D received his package today.
Hey, Martin D.
Congratulations.
Hey, it's awesome.
Yes.
So glad you got it. Awesome. Thank you. Hello, Steve D in the house. Hi, Turn It Up World, Tanya and Dave. What's up, Steve D?
Hey, smash it.
Do you know if any cash coin pusher machines in Vegas that gives out cash? Smash it! David's pretty preoccupied over there.
Right.
He's like, what? What is going on? What am I talking about? Just sitting there, Wolf Store.
All right. Exactly.
You know what I'm excited about? To try the
Yeah,
Park
what's that?
MGM. I mean,
Yeah.
they reopen up, which is probably the last one of the MGMs to kind of say, hey, here we go. Let's go.
Exactly.
And non-smoking, the first non-smoking. You know, and obviously, if you want to go to a spot and without the smoke, that's going to be a great spot to go to. You know, Vegas is really, we make this mention all the time, you know, you can't really hate on it for people smoking in Vegas because that's just Vegas. You know, Vegas is, when people gamble, they like to smoke.
Right, exactly.
It calms the nerves because there's a 50-50 chance that you'll win or lose. So the anxiousness is kind of high. So
Right.
sometimes that puff helps out calm those nerves. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying.
So what shows do you think will open up soon? Interesting. Not sure. To be honest, there's so much controversy in terms of what shows will be opening. I am hoping, I want to see Love.
Right.
You know, so
yeah.
just slay Love. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing wrong.
Okay.
No, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Fill a drink up. We'll
Yeah, no, I'm
pour
good.
some more.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I want to see Love for sure. That'd be great. But not sure when that's coming back, right? Cirque du Soleil is probably going to take a while to come back, so not sure.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I think it's I think it's going to be, I don't know. I think from what we've heard, we've talked to some folks that were employees there. I think we were staying at the Mirage in some places with employees at different other parts told us that they got to attend some of the shows for free. And so back in when they were open, and we were kind of talking about how we wanted to see Love, and they said it was really good. But they weren't sure about some of the shows coming back because what happens is some of the staff for these shows were released from their contracts because of the closing down. I guess being released from the contracts allows them to go ahead and find work elsewhere. And with that being said, it takes, from what he said, 6 months to train someone to get up to speed when it comes to the Cirque shows. And I can see that because there's a lot of meticulous detail that goes into these shows, from being in sync, from, you know, stages that does crazy things and falling in the stage at the right spot, the right time. It's just, there's so much particularity that goes into this. It's like if you are not precise, you could probably kill yourself.
Right? Oh, absolutely. I'm sure. I think I would definitely kill myself.
Yeah.
I would not be precise.
Exactly.
Right?
But you do have like concerts and things. I mean, there's folks already talking about they're getting the Usher tickets, which is coming up. They said that Usher.
Right, in 2021, right, next year. And it's funny, M. Morris says, I got Love ticket for November 11, but website has it as of November 3rd. Are they really coming back then? I find that hard to believe.
That would be amazing.
It would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And maybe they just, what I would probably do if I were you is just contact the concierge.
Right.
They probably have more information. Sometimes the sites don't get it right.
And I also think we'd hear about it
Yeah.
by now. You'd think they'd start talking about it.
Exactly,
Haven't heard
especially
anything.
since Cirque du Soleil is a big deal. I mean, that's a $1 billion industry.
That'd be
It
huge.
draws in so much business. Any update in terms of a show coming back, it would have already probably hit the news. You know,
Exactly.
At least we hope anyway. Yeah, even Sandy G's like, Love was awesome. And Lance is like, yep, and knows it's going to take time, but what do you think about some of the similar ones? Piff, Carrot Top, Legends.
Yeah, and those could be sooner, right? You space out, you have a limited audience.
Right, and that's the
So, could
thing.
be.
I think what's probably going to happen with those shows is, think about it. Those shows, it still costs them a lot of money for that production. And so it really does come to the tickets sold and the seats and the drinks and everything else.
Right.
So if they're limiting capacity still to half, it might not be worth it for them to open up unless they charge you an arm and a leg for those tickets, and then that's just not fair.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
So it'll be interesting to see what kind of draw that goes.
And of course, the Raiders should start allowing fans in the stadium at some point, right? And so that's going to be interesting too. Right now, there's no fans in the stands, but at some point, get into Allegiant, check out a game. So, but it'll be slow. It's going to be slow going.
Yes, absolutely. Now, of course, the big news we're excited about.
Hey, what's that?
Circa,
Circa. Oh, big.
right?
Yep. End of this month, October 28th, coming up. Not too long.
No, not at all.
Right.
Not
It's
at
kind
all.
of funny that they're having their pool opening when a lot of the other pools will be closing, right? So, curious how long the pool's going to be opened up.
What do you mean?
Into the
yeah.
winter, into the winter months,
Yeah,
right?
but it's interesting too because it's also like it's the largest
Oh,
sports
massive,
book.
yeah,
So it's going to be
massive
playing the
pool.
sports and those
Right.
sports books on there. So it must have some sort of draw. I wonder if it's heated.
Yeah, it's going to be like, watch the Raiders game and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, but you can. What I would suggest if you're going to go and want to experience that and be one of the first to go in there, suggest going ahead onto the Circus site and making a reservation for a lounge chair.
Right.
Now it's fairly cheap. I think day beds are the more expensive ones. But if you want a lounge chair, a certain section, depending on what the section, but you can choose your section. I believe it's a $25 minimum for like 2 hours. So just to experience it. And $25 minimum is like drinking. So if you have $25 drinks, and I'm sure like any pool in Las Vegas, drinks on the pool, one drink per person will cover it.
Right. No, exactly. Right.
But it's $25 per person for a lounge chair for 2 hours. If you want 4 hours, it's $50. And if you want a day bed, you can reserve a day bed. And I believe that's $300 a minimum that you want to spend for a day bed. And you can either pay that up front, $300, or you can put a deposit down of $60. So all that information is right on the site for sure. But that sounds pretty cool. Like if you're going to be able to experience the Circa, the kind of the seismic pool, rooftop pool there, I'd say do it.
Absolutely.
Get that experience going.
Exactly. Big news.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Jerry. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I really appreciate that for sure. Yes.
Exactly, right.
And guys, Mod Squad, come on, let the folks know we got merch store coming up. They can pick up some merch, give them those links up in there, and also let them know to hit that thumbs up button. Because we have 198 amazing folks in here and only 138 thumbs up. If you have not smashed that thumbs up button, y'all, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It helps others to see this video.
All right.
So on the count of 3, let's do it. 1,
All right.
2, 3.
Thumbs
Thumbs
up!
up!
All right.
All right.
Let's be real. It's like $300 for a day bed. What is included?
Good
I
luck.
guess drinks.
Well, drinks. There's nothing included.
That's like your credit.
That's what you got to spend.
Exactly.
To get that day bed, you got to spend. Think about it. It's like if you're going to the Wynn or any place else, those day beds can be, the ones that are open is $250 minimum.
Right.
You know, and then the cabanas, you want a cabana, it's like $450, $500 minimum. So, you know, it just depends. We're more the lounge chairs type.
Right.
Day beds. Kind of like,
Exactly.
wow.
Exactly.
Kind of like, take it back. Take it back.
Right.
Take
Let's
it
see.
back.
Bailey asked, do you guys have opinions on Ellis Island going next week with girlfriend and another couple?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we actually just did a video on Ellis Island. If you want to check that out in our playlist of cheap eats, it's really great. I mean, they have cheap games over there, so you can probably put a
like
couple
for
slots.
food, and they have a great sports bar too.
Yep,
But
the
front
front
yard,
yard.
really good, really cool. They have great deals on food.
Yep.
Donna asked, are we doing more Arizona RV videos?
Now, stay tuned. We have about 2 episodes. Now, we're not in the RV currently, but we do have 2 more episodes of that coming before we, I think it's 1 or 2, before we kind of let you guys know our position on if RV life is for us. But I'll just tell you this. We've been looking.
Exactly.
We've been looking. Just
We're looking.
saying.
Exactly.
Just saying. It was the most, I don't want to like give it away, but boy, what a way of life.
Right.
More so than I have ever imagined it would be.
And Ali asked, what was the hardest part of living in the van? What was that?
No bathroom.
No toilet.
No toileto.
That was probably, yeah.
No refrigerator.
Right. We had to kind of, we had just a cooler.
We basically put it this way, we basically stayed basic.
Yeah, it was
And we
very
figured
nice.
if we can do
No
that
toilet, no
basic,
fridge.
we could do anything.
Yeah.
And anything else is luxury. We can do
Yeah.
that for sure.
But maybe a bit more luxurious if we do it again.
Yes.
Right, so we'll see.
Exactly.
We'll see.
Down. Tracy's like, I can't wait to get my. Hey! And guys, if you a lot of you guys have purchased some T-shirts, go ahead and take a picture. You want to share it with us? We'd love to feature that. So if you post that on your Instagram or wherever you be, or Facebook, tag us in that. Join the group for the Love of Las Vegas and share those photos there. We'd love to feature it for sure. Links in the description box below if you want to do that. And just follow us on Instagram at TurnItUpWorld for sure. I think we can kind of ponder on over for some fun things to do.
Ooh, here we go.
Right?
Okay.
So, kick it off.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. What things to do?
Yeah, some fun things to do.
Well, fun things to do right now. A lot of good free stuff, too.
That's
That's why I
true.
like the fountains. I mean, don't forget about the fountains if you're going. Oh, you want some more wine?
I love a little more wine.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. I got some more wine, guys, coming at you. Right?
Thank you
But,
very
I mean,
much.
like things to do. I mean, a lot of kind of the rides have opened up. Like you got the zip lines, you got the ride, the Strat at Circus. You can do those, right? And so if you're into that kind of stuff, you can do the roller coaster at New York. So those types of things. There's a cool kind of ride out though outside of the city,
Yeah, what's that one?
right? What's that called?
Mentioned it.
Little kind of a riding on a rail track, right?
Yes.
Basically a train tracks.
Exactly. So there's quite a bit. And also, if you want to do something like early in the morning, and some of these things you might want to rent a car. You know, if you're going to want to really kind of get out and experience some things, renting a car could be worth it to do so. Unless you just plan on spending a weekend and just right there in the inner circle of downtown and the Strip, you can easily Uber those. But if you're going to do certain things like some activities, it would be fun to just kind of get out there and try like the 7 Magic Mountains, which is a very,
Right.
it's a
Oh,
very,
yeah.
now that's probably one of the most famous Instagrammable spots in Vegas with that
Right.
installation that's out there, these giant colored rocks. And it might be going away, so you might not have many more opportunities. I mean, it may not be for you, but it's definitely worth capturing a photo. It's free and it's a memory.
Right. It's also a great if you like hiking a little bit, you can kind of get some nice little easy hikes in at Red Rock Canyon now, things like that. It's not too hot now. It's a good time to go out and enjoy the excursions. So that's kind of stuff we like to do that as well, get away from the Strip and kind of go on some nice easy hikes, not anything too difficult.
Yes,
Right,
and
so-
it's the weather. The weather right now is
Right.
kind of great to do so. You know, typically, if it's the summertime, if you're going to do any kind of hiking, I would suggest doing it really like, you know, crack of dawn early before the sun really heats up. And even the night in the summertime is hot in Vegas. So any
Right.
hiking, my suggestion would be more so either wait for like now is kind of a good opportunity. You know, it's getting cooler.
Right, exactly.
Or go really early in the morning.
Right? Go out to Lake Mead, do some kayaking, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's
Valley
awesome.
of Fire,
Oh,
amazing stuff there.
And then you were just talking about like Lake Las Vegas. You have that.
Right, you got
kinda
the
like that
water park, which will start getting like,
It's getting
and I don't
colder
know how
now, so-
late it's open, right? That may close at the end of October too, not sure. But cool spot there to check out as well. That's a pretty cool water park,
Yes.
right? So,
And I love JK Vegas. Thank you guys. Says you can get free tickets to Area 15 right now
all
as
right.
well.
Ooh.
Hold
on,
Get those free tickets.
Sandy's like, I can't wait to try Peppermill.
Hey,
Like
you're gonna.
Peppermill.
That is wonderful.
Yes.
That is absolutely fantastic. I mean, there's a reason why that has been a staple in Las Vegas. That is Las Vegas.
Oh, it's huge.
You know, that diner is like,
Yeah.
it hasn't changed the menu. The food is absolutely delicious. Great portion sizes. Not cheap, but good for the value.
It's a great value.
Good value.
Right. So, I mean, we love it. And it's normally 24/7, not lately, right? I'm not sure. It hasn't changed the hours yet.
No,
you don't
I think it's still
right?
11. I think
Right.
it's still 11 p.m.
Right,
They haven't
which
really
is-
changed the hours, which was 24 hours. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of the 24-hour places are not 24 hours because it's just not getting the business to keep it open 24 hours.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly.
So they probably downgraded that for sure. And JK Vegas, welcome. Good to
Hey,
see
guys.
you.
Nice to see it. Clint says, can't wait to check out Circa. We're excited too. Definitely excited
my
for
goodness
that.
gracious. If you're going to Circa, and ready to check it out, and you want to experience the pool, we just mentioned this before, go ahead and make a reservation for a lounge chair. It's very, very affordable. It's $25 a chair, which is basically $25 minimum, so I have a drink for 2 hours. And that's probably enough. You know, they have the sports, I'm sure, will be going on, that just ginormous sort of screen. But it's going to be quite an experience. The first adults only.
Right.
And 21 over, 21 plus. Not even 18, 19 adults.
My goodness gracious.
21.
That's crazy.
Just saying.
Right?
I guess they just don't have to worry about checking IDs every 5 seconds.
Right. Rock in Atlanta says, what hotels are opening soon? Well, Planet Hollywood, opening soon.
This week,
Right.
Circa.
Right.
In a couple months.
Yeah.
And then you got, I think Virgin's kicking off the first of the year.
Right.
Virgin Hotels kicking off
Yes.
the first of the year. We have to check out reservations for
We
that.
have to check that out, yes.
'Cause
I gotta
that's
get on
gonna be
that.
cool.
I gotta get on
I'm like,
Virgin.
get on Virgin. I know it's.
Get on that. Hold on, guys.
It's so exciting. Here we go.
Oh, hey, M. Morris. Thank you.
Thank you and good night. Thank you so much, M. Morris 70 for the $5 super chat. We'll drink to you good night. Sleep well. Great dreams. Cheers. Thank you for that.
Well, thank you very much.
It's crazy though. Now, one thing I wanted to kind of address and talk about is, you know, just over the last month, there's been some crazy stuff happening in Las Vegas on the Strip from the shootings. And we've had that question about, do we feel safe still going out there? And, you know, with all the changes going on, and that happening, I mean, people are anxious to get out. There is going to be, you know, some drama, and that's anywhere. I find that to be anywhere. But we still feel safe to go out. But we'll let you know, further. Stick around. If you haven't, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, make sure it's highlighted to all, because we plan on doing some really great things out there live, maybe taking you guys, you know, on the Strip so you can see it for yourself. And just to kind of give a sense of, okay, this is very different, and it's going to be like, what we see is what you see, sort of feel.
And we've always felt safe on the Strip, too. Never really felt ever at risk on the Strip. Now, obviously, we tend to stay on the Strip. I mean, if you head off different blocks and things like that at night, it's very different from the Strip, right? But right now, I mean, there's been, of course, a lot in the news, but we still feel comfortable, you know, going to the Strip and, of course, taking you guys there, live stream and all that, so.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's important. You know, it's important to see things from a different perspective. And it's kind of what we've been doing since the reopening of Las Vegas. We were there, you know, from the kickoff. And we spent time there even before, you know, that. But we really kind of wanted to give a perspective of what Las Vegas is like now. You know, what Las Vegas was like since the reopening. And we've been there, boots on the ground since the reopening. So to really help, because I know, you know, there's a lot of folks that want to go to Vegas and might be nervous about that, not sure. And again, if you want to join an awesome group for Love Las Vegas, we have folks that have just come back from there. And they can tell you, and they've been kind of laying it out exactly what their trip was like and their experience was like. And some of them really had a great time, most of them.
Right.
You know, so it really does depend on you. Now, I know from the stuff that I've been reading regarding the shootings, there's a lot of confrontation. So if you're a confrontational type person, you know, maybe stay away from the confrontation.
Right,
you know?
that's true.
And really just kind of, you know, use your good judgment when you're out there, for sure. Just have fun. The Strip is very safe. We stay in well-lit spots, or we try to. And we try not to put ourselves in those positions, knock on wood. You know,
Right.
You never know, but just really just focus on having a great time. And I'm all about the good energy, which is why I wear rose quartz most of the time. You guys will see my rose quartz close to the heart. So it's all about that good energy. So, yeah, I just wanted to kind of address that because I know that was a question we had quite a bit with a lot of folks, so.
Right. No, absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, hopefully things will start getting better. But we have some, let's see.
Yeah, we do. Like, I hope things get better. Like, and if you're going now, I think right, it's a great time to do maybe like the pool, you know, right before they close. You know, during the day, it's still going to be a really nice opportunity to really enjoy the pool before they close. towards the end of this month, I believe. But
Right.
you know what? There's so
I think
much.
that's right.
There's so much changes going on right now. I mean, who knows? Maybe they all added heaters to them because they need to get the business.
Right. but yeah, no, I think generally they'll close, like you said, end of October. But it's a good point, right? Given
Yes.
the fact that crowds have not been there yet.
Yes. Thank you, JK Vegas. I like hit that thumbs up, smash that like
up.
button,
That's right.
smash
Thank you.
it. Thank you, thank you.
Now, Martin Hernandez says, so disappointed with Circus. Hotel room was not cleaned properly. Well, that's really troubling, obviously, in this time, especially with COVID, right?
Especially with
yeah.
COVID. And I mean, you know what's funny? We did a video based off of the reviews, like the worst hotels on the Strip, and not necessarily trying to bring them down saying they're the worst, because some folks have had great experiences.
Right.
But we did it based off of the amount of views per
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, the
rating.
review,
So the
exactly,
reviews.
Exactly.
So
the
we
rating.
based off the reviews and ratings. So we wanted to kind of really give a sense of what that was like, and we visited some of them. And we've actually heard that from numerous folks regarding the Circus. The rooms were not to where they like them, and not everyone has that experience, but a lot of folks have had that experience. And it's just, if you're going to have a service where, especially now, you want to know walking into a room that it's been sanitized and it's clean.
Oh,
especially
big time,
now.
very important.
Especially now.
It's funny, the places will put these little kind of like stickers, pieces of tape over the doors, so you kind of say, oh, it's been sealed,
Yes.
right?
But you
Not
can
sure
open it
how-
up and it's still
Exactly,
there.
it's still not clean, right? Exactly.
It's still there.
Right.
So I'm sorry about that. Awesome. Thank you, Allie, so much. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you for taking us on your adventures. #stay safe. Allie, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. This is for you, girl.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ali.
14 days until Vegas. That is so close. Coming up. So if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us. Let us know, when is your next trip to Las Vegas? Because
Right.
there's a lot of folks heading out there very, very soon. It's so funny because right about now, actually end of last month, we were supposed to do a meetup. We're thinking of doing a meetup
Right.
in September.
This was a while back.
Yes.
Like,
This was
probably in,
right at
like,
the beginning
probably
of the
March.
shutdown in
Yeah, we
March.
thought things would be quite a bit different this time than it actually turned out. Right? What's that?
Exactly. Oh, I love this. For Joy's like, saw, love, and loved it. No pun intended.
Yes, excellent.
Well, just another person validating that. I have seen every show. I'm a huge fan and supporter. I've actually had friends that are performers in some of these shows, and I'm talking way back in the day. I kind of dates me a little bit, but I've been to like every show you can think of from Cirque du Soleil shows, with the exception of some of the new ones. And I've been dying to see Michael Jackson's.
Right.
One.
Yeah.
And also Love. And, with them being closed right now, it's like, And then now, of course, you guys are really validating it, because we've asked this during some of our live streams out in Vegas. We're like, okay, what about this one here? And it was
Right.
like 9 out of 10 folks were like, loved it. So it's like,
Right.
open up, please.
Right.
Soon, please.
And
Open.
maybe some comedy, some magic.
Yes.
People like Carrot Top,
Yeah, I know.
which is surprising a little bit, right? But people seem to enjoy the show.
So what is Carrot? Is it more of like a comedy?
right?
It's got to be
what
like
is
a
it?
comedy
Yeah.
skit. Is he on a skateboard?
Yeah, that's good.
Is he like-
Exactly. What is it? Tell us. People seem to enjoy it though. Yeah.
All you need is love. Love.
Love is all you need.
Nice.
Now, Sandy says homeless are always an issue in Vegas. And you do see that. We were
You
on live
do.
stream one time and we saw there was someone who was like passed out, just nothing on, right by Caesars,
Yes.
right? And fortunately, he was okay. But you definitely see that on the Strip sometimes.
You do, and it's again, it's going to depend on where you are. They're everywhere, but I know police and things like that have really done a great job of trying to keep a lot of that off the Strip, the beggars and things like
Right,
that off the
no.
Strip, for sure. So we haven't seen it as much. There's like sparse.
Right.
But if you go down certain side streets, and there's one particular spot, which is almost right by, I would say, right by the Hard Rock sort of like right around the corner from like the Hard Rock.
Oh
if you
yeah,
walk
well
down
that's
the
where you
strip.
get those tunnels.
That's
too,
the tunnels where
right,
a lot of them
underneath.
stay, and
Yeah,
there's
a
a
lot
lot
there.
of homeless over in that section. So you might definitely want to choose your evening walks wisely.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
I
what
would-
mean?
I would
'Cause you
walk
can
from the
almost take.
strip to
It's
the-
funny when the monorail's running, you would get off right there at like MGM, and if you decide you just want to take a walk, you're basically walking past all.
Yeah, I
all
wouldn't
that
walk
stuff.
from like the
Wouldn't
strip
walk there.
to the Hard Rock or Virgin.
No, and
At night.
a night is Vegas in 7 days. Woo! Let the
Yes.
countdown begin. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up.
Oh,
Coming
Neil says
up.
underrated show, the Blue Man Group. That's probably true in Vegas, right?
Yes,
You love the Vegas
I
Blue Man
love
Group.
the Vegas Blue Man Group.
And it varies from city to city.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. There's different shows, different vibes. Now maybe that's based off the city, so they know how let's use Boston for instance. I felt it was very stiff.
Oh yeah.
The show, the Blue Man Group in Boston was like really stiff. It was just kind of like not happening. But the Blue Man Group in Vegas was like, what?
Right.
Awesome. I was like totally loving it. Totally loving it. What did you think of the one in Boston?
I thought it wasn't all that great. It wasn't my jam. It was okay.
Yes.
But need to check out the one in Vegas.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
And I would say this, guys, if you're thinking about trying a buffet, unfortunately the Wynn Buffet is closed. Hopefully, if you're going in November, Thanksgiving time, the Bacchanal might be opening around November time. I don't
Right.
know. Could be opening for Thanksgiving. We don't know yet. All fingers crossed that it is, because that is one of our favorite buffets.
Yeah, probably towards the end of November.
Yes, but you do have the Wicked Spoon at Cosmopolitan. So if you want to try a really good buffet, and they've done it right. You know, there's certain things I would say that they could do better when it comes to the social distancing. A little bit better.
Right.
Really being strategic about where people are lining up to get their food could make everybody feel a little bit that much more safer. But overall, they've been doing a great job. They're still open, and the food is dynamite. So,
Right.
but they're busy. They're very, very busy, and they're only serving brunch at this
Right.
time.
Yeah.
So you might want to try and get a reservation in there, right?
Absolutely. I think it's definitely well worth it. Now, South Point is open. One of the few buffets that's reopened as well, off the strip, of course,
mhm.
right?
South Point
So-
Garden Buffet.
It's not too bad. Not too bad of a spot. Now,
Yeah.
Carol says I got hit by mashed bananas at the Blue Man Group. So I'm sure Carol loved the show. You must have loved the show, right, Carol?
You should have said, if you're gonna hit me with those bananas, you might as well throw some whipped cream on that.
Now, Steve D says, do you guys like South Point Buffet? It's not bad.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad.
But we have something planned, so stay tuned for those that are interested. And look, oh my goodness gracious. So Jose Rivas Jr. says, just got there yesterday in Las Vegas, baby.
Awesome.
All right, hope you're having
Yeah.
a great time and already turning it up. We got Amy, she's gonna be heading there in 113 days. That's what I'm talking about, 113 days.
Wow,
Now,
counting down already.
so that goes to our point about there's a lot of activities. There's something I want to do.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I would like to do a hot air balloon.
Hot air
ride.
balloon. Ooh.
Just putting that
Yeah,
out
we
there.
could, yeah, we could do that.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah. You heard it here first, folks. Hot air balloon coming up. I gotta book one. I gotta book a trip.
So Steve D says Sunday I will be back in Las Vegas.
Nice.
Sunday, Monday, happy
Right.
days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see. Now Tracy says I heard Bali's is really good. Is that buffet good? Well, that's
No, that's Sterling Brunch.
That's Sterling Brunch.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately it's not open, but
Right.
it is crazy. First of all, it probably takes like 2 months to get a reservation.
It's hard to get it's only on Sundays.
It's
right, for the
only
brunch,
on
right?
Sundays.
So-
I think it's like $150, $120 minimum or something like that.
yeah, it's not cheap.
Not cheap.
It's
And
not
I'm
cheap.
sure with the reopening it's going to be expensive.
I know, right?
I feel like
Yeah,
the
more
buffet's
distance.
prices, it's less people, so the prices are going up.
Right. No,
Just
that's true.
to match the
Oh,
empty
no.
seats.
Yeah, exactly. Neil says hot air balloon, yes. And then Anthony says search hot air balloon disasters online. No thanks. We don't want to search that. No.
I could
Not in
search.
Vegas.
I could search hot air balloon disasters. I
Right.
could search like
Anything,
car
anything you want.
accidents and planes, but I'm staying away from all that. Trying to stay
Exactly.
positive.
Yeah, Vaughn says Sterling was $125 a person. We actually had reservations in May of this year, and of course those got
It
canceled
took us.
for that.
We actually started to make reservations. I think it was like back in like 19, and we're like, okay, we'll try it. And it was like, nah, we missed it. And then it was like the Venetian. Then we like,
Yeah,
we woke
we
up
were-
really late. We actually had a really fun day filming all kinds of stuff. We're staying at the Venetian, and then we actually woke up really late because we were trying to do the brunch, but we couldn't get a reservation. So the secret
What?
was if you could sit at the bar. First come, first serve at
Right,
the bar.
yeah, we were going to try to get there early and go sit at the bar
That didn't happen.
to try to get in there. But we had the Bacchanal the night before, and we were at the Bacchanal for like 4 hours.
4
Just got
hours.
like totally toasty.
They didn't.
Had a
They
great
were trying.
time.
They were trying to kick us out, but I was like, "You better not mess with me. I'm not finished."
We had a great time. The general manager was really awesome there, Brian, and we had a great time at the Bacchanal. And yeah, we didn't make it to the Sterling to get in line early, so it didn't happen.
No. Yes. So that is one I have been itching to get to.
Yes.
I know, and it's just, I'm craving. You know what I'm craving? I'm craving like lobsters.
Ooh, that'd
I'm
be
just
good.
craving some lobster. Like just, I don't know.
Lobster.
I know. It's like.
Lobster.
I know.
Let's see. So Cameron asked, best magic show in Vegas. Love from Massachusetts. So, hello, hey, Cameron.
Massachusetts in the he's out.
Right? So best magic show. What do folks think? Let us know.
Yeah, some
Right?
folks like Shim Lim.
Right?
Some folks like Shim Lim.
Now, Maureen says you have to be a huge eater to get what you pay for at Sterling Brunch. So, huge eater. That's why you want to go really hungry. If we're going to do a brunch, video or just kind of go check out a brunch, we don't eat anything for like the whole day before we go to the brunch. So we go very hungry to really chow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Like I think you gotta go. Like you gotta get there.
Right, right. Oh, Cameron says that Shim Lin is actually from Boston. I didn't know that.
Hey.
Oh, Boston, is that right? Wow.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's funny. Ali says, I heard rumors about the lobster mac and cheese at Epcot Food and Wine Festival. You love the mac and cheese at
I love the mac and
Flame
cheese
Tree.
at Flame
No, it's
Tree
not lobster,
Barbecue.
but-
It's not lobster.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had the mac and cheese at the Food and Wine Festival. We were there.
Right, no.
We were there. I don't think we
Yeah,
got
we were
the
there
Food and
for
Wine
the
Festival.
garden, flower and garden.
But we were there for the Food and Wine.
Right, yeah, so.
Remember, because we didn't actually get the wine. We were kind of
Right,
going around
right.
town. We watched a couple of shows there. And then we ended up talking to somebody who wanted us to meet one of their friends.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony's
So,
like, buffet
Steve-
advice, go hungry. That's right. Stay away from bread and salad. Don't drink juices and soda because they fill you up.
Yes, that's
So,
very true.
strategies.
Especially at strategies at buffets, stay away from the breads and the salads. You can get that anywhere. Go
Right.
for me, it was like all about dipping into those crab claws and the Jonah crab claws,
Right.
which is like one of my favorites. And it's just, delicious.
Right.
And the shrimp.
My view is-
Oh.
My view is eat what you want.
Eat what you want.
Eat what you like.
So I am going to address this one here. It says, you thought the Secret Pizza was... It says, I thought Secret Pizza, Steve D says, I thought Secret Pizza was horrible. Do you two agree? I
Oh.
don't think so. I
thought it was pretty good.
I don't drink, so I think it's only drunk. So guys, have you been there?
Drunk people food.
Drunk people food.
That's-
It is definitely, you know what I find when you're having a lot to drink, any
Yeah.
food tastes really good. But I thought it was actually pretty good. Now maybe depending on what you got there, we just got the basic slice, like of the white slice is what they're known for, really kind
Right.
of New York style.
You like
now
the white slice
I did
quite a
like the
bit,
white
yeah.
slice. It was really garlicky, had a little bit of that really sort of New York flavor, the ricotta cheese, the different cheese. It was like really delicious.
Yeah, no, I
thought
liked
was
it.
good.
I liked the pepperoni. We had the pepperoni, we had the sausage. I liked it.
I'm
I thought it was
sorry you got a bad slice of pizza.
Right. And we
Sorry
weren't
about
drunk.
that.
We had
were
nothing
not
to
drunk.
drink.
It's actually it was during the day.
Yeah,
So
we had nothing to
We had
drink.
nothing to drink.
So we were
Actually,
completely sober.
we were probably dehydrated
Exactly.
from not having anything to drink, like water or anything.
We're a little spaced out for lack of fluids. But apart from that, everything's good.
Exactly.
Ali says, guys, is there a trip in the works? Walt Disney World? Walt Disney World, we'll see.
Walt Disney World.
We're hoping
Vegas?
Disneyland was going to reopen, but that's
Yes,
been pushed
we've
out.
been itching for Disneyland, but it's been pushed out. I don't know what the hell is going on, but damn, open the up. Just saying.
Right?
You know what? Open the
Holy moly.
Disneyland already.
And Anthony's like, why do people rate Secret Pizza #1 in Vegas? Looks like regular New York pizza. Well, it is New York
It
pizza.
is New York pizza.
That's kind of
That's
what
the
we
whole
like
shtick.
about it.
That was like
right?
the whole shtick. Because
Yeah.
to me, New York has some of the best pizza.
Right. Yeah.
Those big slices. So it is New York pizza.
I mean, if you love the like kind of that whole thick pan, like Detroit style or Chicago style, then it's not for you for sure. Right.
Yes.
But I mean, I like the New York style. so
Yeah,
I like
and
that
it,
thin slice.
it's not like, I would say Secret Pizza is not like, oh my gosh, amazing.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where you can kind of get, and I'm going to agree with Oliver here, says, it was good, not great. 2 slices and a beer was $20. So
Right.
you're talking a good cheap eat on
not
the
too
strip.
bad, not too
Not
bad.
bad.
Right.
For a beer and 2 slices. So, hey.
Right.
And they're big slices.
Yeah,
So,
we liked it. We liked it.
Yeah. Now I want some, I love that. I want some damn In-N-Out.
And Jeff's like, all pizza is good pizza. That's
Especially if you're drinking.
true.
As a matter of fact, we haven't had like one of our like chat and eats in a while. We used to come in here and have like
We used
pizza.
to eat. We had
I used
food.
to love it.
You're
kinda
probably-
eat
you're getting hungry, aren't you?
I'm ready for pizza.
We're getting hungry.
I think we're
Yeah.
gonna put on some pizza after
Maybe we need
this.
some pizza.
Pizza after the live?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh!
Yeah,
I'm loving
I
that.
can get that oven heated up, get it going.
I'm loving that.
We need some pizza, guys.
They're all talking about Costco pizza.
Costco
Hey,
pizza. People
that's
love
what-
the Costco food.
Costco's amazing.
That's funny.
Pizza by the slice.
I haven't had Costco pizza.
I haven't either.
It's funny, we love Costco, but I
love it.
haven't eaten there
had
much.
Pizza. No.
Right?
I always found like when I look at it, it almost looks like
Yeah.
cafeteria food.
I worry about
so
it,
I was
yeah.
like, but then again, it's like now that we could review it.
We could do the old review of the
I think we're gonna do a
Costco
Costco
food,
review.
Costco food.
I think that's a good idea.
right?
We're gonna do a Costco review.
Right?
Any recommendations for first-time visitors to Vegas? What should we expect? Chaos, fun, mayhem. No. That's a good question for first-timers. I mean, expect to have a lot of fun. You're just gonna be mesmerized by the glam. There's a lot of glam. Obviously, it's not Vegas norm. It's sort of a new norm right now in Vegas. So depending on when you're going, it could look very different.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if it's your first time, you're probably not going to have the expectation what a lot of us have that have been to Vegas when Vegas was like Vegas. So now Vegas is kind of reopening Vegas. So I think you'll still have a good time. There's still a lot of things you can do. You know, from great eats to if you guys want to gamble a little bit and have some fun, depending on how old you are. But it's definitely a place where I feel like even now, it's still, you still feel that energy. Like you still feel, you know,
Oh, yeah.
when you're out there, yes, it's very different. The vibe is very different, but you still feel that Vegas energy, in my opinion. And I'm happy to see that. You know, I'm happy to see that things are coming back. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, absolutely. And there's great restaurants there. I mean, great food in Vegas. So if you love restaurants and good food, great. Yeah, it's a great time to go. For that.
Absolutely.
If you're into the shows, it's not a great time.
Right,
Right?
exactly.
Shows, the clubs, it's not the best time to be there for sure. But restaurants, you know, checking out a lot of the free stuff, free shows, things like that.
So 2 questions. One here, Martin says, what's the restaurant by the pool at Wynn? Is the restaurant, the pool at Wynn or Encore? Which one is it? Is it Jardin?
Yeah, it's probably Jardin, I guess, is what you're
Jardin?
talking about. That's right on the pool.
Right on the pool.
Right.
Yeah. And then you have, so that was a good question.
There's a question about are there In-N-Outs in Texas, and there's definitely In-N-Outs around
Yes.
Austin.
Yep.
Right, so.
They're expanding out that direction.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest, it's a California-based
California has
company, and
invaded
all the
Texas,
Californians are
And
invading
In-N-Outs
Texas.
invaded Texas too. So.
It is kind of funny. The Californians are like, go to Texas!
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Andre's like, trick or treat. I want some treats right about now.
Yes.
Wow, Richard's like returning to Vegas this weekend. My mom is getting remarried. That's so awesome! Congratulations! Let's give him applause. Congratulations. Richard, that's wonderful. So you say you're returning. So did you just get back from Las Vegas? Did you just get back? I mean, that's how it is. I find like even the folks in our group, some folks are like, oh my God, just got back and here's what happened. And then at the very end, they're like, I'm ready to go back.
Yes. And head back. Yeah, we start missing it. We
Yes.
kind of come back, you know, sleep a couple days, and then ready to go back.
Exactly.
Right.
Then like ready to go back again.
Exactly.
But if you guys are interested, for those of you that are just new to Vegas, for instance, if you are going to be new to Las Vegas, oh wait, did I just do something? There we go. Oops, sorry about that. Boom.
Andre says In-N-Out. That's what a hamburger's all about.
Oh my God, you ain't kidding.
What about
You ain't
Whataburger?
kidding. No, Whataburger's great,
I
but
like
I
In-N-Out.
feel like
Yeah,
In-N-Out
I
just
love
there's a real taste to it. But I'm sorry, I was just about to say something
Yeah,
about
I like Pete
if you're
Terry's
new to
better.
Las Vegas. Yes, Pete Terry's is great.
Love Pete Terry's.
If you're new to Las Vegas, some of the free things you can take advantage of, I think you'll really enjoy, like the Bellagio Fountain Joe Dave was mentioning. We were mentioning this a bit earlier, the Mirage. They kind of re-kicked off their Volcano Show, which was exciting. Some folks don't like it, but we absolutely enjoyed it. It's just that vibe, you get when you're there. You have fun things to do on the Strip and Lake Promenade. There's great restaurants, but here's what I would suggest if you're going to do some of these awesome restaurants is just call the concierge or call the hotel or call the restaurant and see what's available that you can kind of walk in. Hell's Kitchen's a great one.
Right.
But you're going to definitely want to make a reservation for that because they book up. I mean, they're probably already booked up for like a month.
Yeah, they book up pretty quick, so definitely make sure you make those reservations early.
So Annalise says, do you guys live in or near Vegas? We do not.
Not yet.
But we should.
We'll
Just
see.
saying. We've been traveling to Vegas forever. We actually just really started honing in and filming in Vegas right around like last year. And then we figured, we wanted to be out in Vegas more so since for the reopening to really kind of showcase it through our eyes because we knew there was going to be a lot of misconstrued, what's going on out there. So we said, hey, let's just be two fun-loving, crazy, nerdy folks out in Vegas and share our experiences. And so here it is. Anthony's like, Vegas clubs were so much fun. So sad they're closed. I know that's a big draw for Vegas as well too, is the DJs, the clubs, the party scenes. And of course that is a definitely drawback right now, not having those open for sure. So yeah, I mean, every once in a while we get our groove on, but we're kind of past those days. After a big
Party
meal,
time.
I'm kind of like, woo, where's my bed? I'm ready to take a nap.
Now, Jerry says, I've been hearing complaints about the smell of marijuana. What's your opinion of that? Is it overlooked? So I'm trying to think. We have walked the Strip a lot.
We've walked the Strip a lot. I don't think I've really caught whiff of much marijuana
not
on
a
the Strip.
lot.
There might be some hints ever so often.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, marijuana is legal in Vegas. So
Yeah, it hasn't been an issue for us.
no, I think that you probably smell more cigarette smoke than
Right.
marijuana
I agree with
smoke.
that.
And every so often
Yeah.
you'll catch a whiff of marijuana,
And that goes right through those damn masks.
and it goes
Right.
right through the mask. Now, there was a question about masks in terms of do the hotels provide them? Yes, the hotels provide them. A lot of places will have like mask stations, so you can
Right.
kind of go ahead and get your mask. Most of the entrances at the hotels, they do have hand sanitizers, and some hotels go even further, like the Wynn and the Encore, where they basically have thermal scanning devices set up, temperature checks at every entrance point. You can't get in from any entrance point at the Wynn Encore without being checked with your temperature.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and some hotels don't have that. They have maybe just at the check-in point, but there's other entrances like into the casinos where they don't have
Right.
that.
At Mo Nabi Gabi, they actually checked your temperature too going through,
yeah.
which is surprising.
Yeah,
Right.
Mo
One of
Nabi
the
Gabi.
few restaurants for that.
Absolutely.
Mo Nabi Gabi.
Oh, mon ami.
Mon ami
Mon
Gabi.
ami, Gabi.
That's right.
Um,
And I pronounce it like a true Bostonian.
I love Amir. Amir. Exactly. I love Amir. Amir is like, if you smell the weed, probably coming from my hubby.
Nice. Excellent. Good to know.
Hey.
And Elisa's show at Parcel Down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we actually, if you guys want to check out a show, we actually met up with, and we can call him a friend now because we plan on going out to California.
fun.
We're probably going to meet up with him. Kenny Ortega, who's a very, very big director. Most of you guys may know him from a lot of things. He's done like High School Musical. Of course, the witches, those three witches.
Oh yeah, I don't even know. I don't know. Big director producer.
Yeah, so
High School Musical.
he's actually done.
I mean, Dirty Dance, like he did the choreography.
That's
I think,
right.
For that.
Dirty
Go way
Dancing.
back. He goes way back.
Yes.
And we'll get people in Rome will kind of let us know. They'll kind of run through probably.
Oh yeah.
all
Oh,
the
I know
things.
Joy knows. Joy's like,
Right,
she knows all
exactly.
the Kenny Ortega.
Yes.
Except
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
There we go.
That is the one.
There we go.
that's
Thank you, Alexander.
Thank you, Alexander. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Nice. Well done.
Well done.
Martin knew it too. Hocus Pocus.
That's what I'm talking about.
Witches of Eastwick, maybe? Probably Hocus Pocus.
Yes, I agree with Neil. Neil's like that is part of the mini smells of Las Vegas. It's very true.
That's true.
It's definitely kind of ingrained. It's legal there, so they're going to do that. So,
And
about
Mara's
the
like,
map.
Hocus Pocus is my watching it tonight.
Hey, we should have a Hocus Pocus watch party.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus watch party.
We should do it from LA though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I actually think
That's true.
But
But
probably be into that.
anyway, Kenny Ortega actually put together this really cool, sort of whimsical show that they changed over at I think there's 12 shows throughout the night for their Lake of Dreams show at
Yes.
Parasol Down. Now, to get into that, it's a 2-drink minimum. I would definitely call to make a reservation
Yes.
because they do take reservations and it fills up pretty quickly, but the seating, it's just a wonderful little spot. Now, some folks don't like it, but we really thought it was great. Now, the fact that they closed down their show, the Cirque du Soleil show, Le Rêve,
Right.
and unfortunately, that one's closed down indefinitely. Who knows if it's going to be coming back or something else? I mean, we know, one thing we do know is that the Cirque du Soleil shows are a huge draw. I know Cirque du Soleil filed for bankruptcy, but we're hoping that maybe it was just kind of a way to regroup, kind of
Right.
recollect, and kind of start things back when things get back to some sort of normalcy, because that is a huge draw. It'd be stupid for them to just wipe it all out. And unfortunately, Le Rêve at the Wynn has indefinitely gone dark. So it was nice to see that they sort of kind of thinking a little bit outside the box when it came to the Lake of Dreams show. And we thought it was interesting. Now, you guys can tell us what you thought. We actually have a sort of a point of view video.
Right.
We just filmed the entire show, so you can see that in 4K. So if you want to check that out, definitely check that out. There's a link in our Las Vegas playlist for sure. It's the 4K POV experience at the Lake of Dreams at Wynn.
Yeah, it's actually a great time. Really
It's really
nice.
great.
And actually unique travel experiences. I'm thinking about going to SW Steakhouse, which of course you have a great view of the show from there as well. So
Yep.
that's a great place. You go there, get an
Yep.
amazing dinner.
Yep.
Great
Lake-
restaurant.
If you don't want that one, Crossways Lakeview restaurant. So
Yeah.
you got really great opportunities to catch the show. And it's fun. It's very diverse. Very diverse, whimsical. And that's kind of how they put it in place. So I thought it was
Right.
absolutely fantastic.
And what drink did you have there? We had kind of their kind of house
Margarita. Get the house margarita.
It's pretty good, right?
not what you think. It is delicious.
It was good, yeah.
It is
We had that.
amazing and strong.
Yes.
I love you guys. A couple that really enjoys each other's company. Yes, Ronnie, we absolutely do. We're kind of, we have been together. We're married and been together
It's almost 14 years.
14 years.
Almost 14 years,
Yay.
guys.
Woo.
All right.
Almost 14 years coming up
Unbelievable.
next month.
Right?
Woo!
Say what?
We're old.
Right? Time flies.
Time flies.
Right? Do we have an SW video? No, we don't. Actually, it's funny.
Stay tuned.
Yes, they did. We actually were supposed to go there on June 3rd, right before the reopening. But when actually they decided to close their
Cancel it.
restaurants and then plan for the reopening. And so our reservation was canceled. So we would have had a video as part of that. But we've never actually filmed our experience there. But it's a great restaurant. It's definitely worth going to. So
Yes.
let us know if you go there. Let us know how you enjoyed it.
Yes. What a feeling. Make it happen. Use your passion. Who you like. Ow. That's what happens.
Oh, wow.
You get a good sip of that wine. It's like, woo, just makes
Right.
you want to sing.
That's right. Sing it.
Sing it, girl.
Now, Richard says, love the van life videos. My wife and I got married in Flagstaff. Really cool spot. So we love seeing that area again.
That is awesome. You know what?
At Sizzlers.
Nice.
Probably, probably
Sizzlers.
Sizzlers, right?
Sizzlers.
Sure you had a wonderful marriage? No.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
spot.
No, thank you
Beautiful
so much.
spot.
We really enjoyed. The one thing is, obviously for us, we'll explain to you guys. So as full-time travel content creators, we kind of kick things off really in this pursuit. I think it was a year and a half ago. And as we were really starting to get some momentum, COVID happened. So it kind of put things into a fluctuation, like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And travel's kind of at a halt. And so with that being said, it was like, okay, we should think about getting an RV.
Right.
And then we started looking at like the prices.
Yeah, they're not
They're
cheap.
not cheap.
At least
so,
the Class Bs are pretty crazy.
right. And we're thinking like, okay, all of them, they're just not cheap.
Yeah, well, the Class
so
As are kind of...
yeah. And so we're thinking to ourselves like, okay, well, it'd be much better for us to try and experience this and rent one. Now, we've had a little bit of taste of it when we were in Alaska. We actually rented one. We did an RV trek through, started off in Anchorage, and then we went to Seward, which is beautiful.
Yeah,
kind of
it's
parked
really
on the
nice.
water banks, and you saw the snow-capped mountains. It didn't really get dark, and they had fireworks for like the 4th of July. And then we headed up to Denali, and it was kind of like the first experience where like, and this was years ago, we're like, I really enjoy this. I think this is something we should really do.
It was nice,
we loved it. And then it just kind of put that in the back burner. We always traveled. We just never thought about documenting. So we started documenting our travels. And lo and behold, when it came COVID time, and we're thinking alternate ways of doing things, we wanted to kind of experience the RV life. So we thought, you know, what great spot to do it than, say, Northern Arizona. And so that's where we kind of hunkered down and we did boondocking. It was quite an experience. And I'm not going to give any more detail because I want you guys to watch
Okay, we got
the
a couple
series.
more videos coming, 1 or 2 videos coming on that.
So check the playlist
On the
RV
Arizona
series.
one, anyway. Yeah.
But we have, speaking of, you know, that, we have been kind of checking things out, which will kind of give you a clue as to how we thought of the RV experience was. But wait for those
Yeah.
videos. Stay tuned now. We have a couple more episodes, like Dave was saying, coming out, so stay tuned.
See, Martin says buy used. We're looking, you know, we'll see. You know, who knows?
Well,
buy used, buy new.
Let me explain to you what's happening with the buy used
Yeah,
right now.
it's
There's
called jacked
so
up.
much inflation on them
Yeah.
right now. So the buy used costs as much as the buy new
Well, that's the thing.
without the warranty. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, what's happened to the market is that a lot of the new ones, you know, there's been kind of a slowdown in production a bit. And so there's like and the demand's through the roof because of COVID. And so there's not any new ones available for like 6 months, right? And so the used ones now they're jacking up the used prices. So you can actually get a new one in a few months for the same price as a used one today. So it's that kind of strange dynamic going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mary says, I'm watching your food videos and watching the ads too, even though they're boring. Hey, we don't put the ads in there. We just pop
no.
the videos. So that's YouTube.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for watching. We appreciate that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'm curious for dueling piano bar happening again at Excalibur, Harrow's New York, William. Piano bars. Woo! You know the piano bar I'm excited to see?
What's that?
Fat Elvis.
Yes, Big Elvis.
Oh. Love him.
Exactly. Oh yeah, awesome. I total blast. Definitely something that's a lot of fun to check out. So head over to Harrah's. Piano bar there.
So what's your favorite song, guys? Everybody has like a song. It's so funny. Whenever we go past, like we're live streaming, we're doing like past the Bellagio fountain, you know, everyone's like, what song is playing? What song is playing?
Right.
Who's playing? What's your favorite? Now there's a certain number that they play. What's your favorite Bellagio fountain song?
I have a favorite.
I know what your favorite is.
I know, you know.
I know what your
What's
favorite.
my
I want to
favorite?
hear theirs
What's
first.
my favorite Bellagio
I want to
song?
hear theirs first. Gonna send my soul, gonna send my soul on fire.
Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! That's right.
Viva
Viva
Las Vegas!
That's right.
Just saying.
Is Wicked Spoon worth it?
Yes.
Unique says. Unique's going to Cosmo. Wants to know if Wicked Spoon. I thought it was really
We
good.
thought it was worth it. Now,
Yeah.
to each his own taste buds, but if you're asking us if we thought it was worth it, we definitely feel it was worth it. The experience was great. The food was delicious. And the service was great. We had
Yeah.
good service.
Yeah.
And that's
It
the
was
thing.
good.
It really comes down to the service. I feel like the service really hones in. Like, I'll speak to the service about the Wynn. Let me get on them for a second.
Okay, yeah.
So the Wynn, we thought, when we went to the reopening of the Wynn buffet, which is sadly closed right now, but we were the first ones to be seated at the Wynn reopening brunch buffet. The experience with our server Thomas was wonderful. He was absolutely on point in every way possible. A very unique sort of presentation for what a new buffet style was going to be like. So it was kind of like, okay, table service, little plates, reminds me of Cosmo little plates, but with table service. So okay. Was not bad at all for that brunch where, okay, you're not getting the buffet experience, but to have food constantly coming to your table when you want it, and dirty dishes being taken away and not having to go up and leave my table so I can maximize those 2 hours. I was like, this could be great. But then tell them about the the gourmet dinner.
Yeah, and the gourmet dinner at the Wynn, of course, the Wynn has since closed, which was a sad day for, I think, all of us. But the gourmet dinner was not as good as a brunch. Right now, we were there, as Tanya said, for the opening of the brunch, and everybody was on point. For the gourmet dinner, the service was kind of slow, a little bit, kind of choppy, was not that good, and so the experience was definitely not as great as the opening day. But back to the Wicked Spoon. I mean, the Wicked Spoon, we had a great experience there, and I know folks have had kind of mixed experiences at the Wicked Spoon. We liked it though; I thought it was pretty good. It is a little different. I mean, we were definitely paying attention to the whole kind of distancing aspect of that. We saw people weren't always wearing their masks and things like that going up to get their food, would forget. And so it wasn't as kind of distant as, say, the Wynn was, where you're kind of staying at your table. It wasn't smooth,
It wasn't smooth. I felt like the Wicked Spoon, you know, when you talk to some folks, I'm looking on the ground, there's like these spoons where the head of the spoon is one direction, the tail is in this direction. And I'm like, okay, are we supposed to be following that? And they're like, you know, you're supposed to be, but they really weren't enforcing it. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's a little interesting, especially during these times. So we're like, okay, but, you know, the overall experience was wonderful. And I think probably that's why you don't see the Bacchanal buffet opening, because they're really trying to get it right. Since they are known to be the best buffet in Las Vegas, that they're really trying to get it right. And so what I will say is also need to get right, guys. If you have not hit that subscribe button and you're joining us, welcome. Smash that like button. But also, there's a symbol that looks like this. Smash the thumbs up button. We have 241 of you amazing folks in here and only 189 thumbs up. I think we can get this to 201. So on the count of three, can we get this to 201? 1, 2, 3. Smash the thumbs up!
All right, we do it. 195.
We got 195, 195, 196, 196, 196, 197, 197, 196 in the house. Can we get 197, 197, 198, 198, 198, 198, 199? Almost 195.
All right, we're getting there. We're getting there.
We're back down.
195. We can do it. That's funny.
That's Martin playing with us.
We're gonna get there. Now, Oliver says, I love the Wicked Spoon the first time I went there. Right. This September it was lacking, and I couldn't put a finger on it. Why it was just okay. So not a great experience in September, but loved it before. And it's kind of funny how buffets can be hit or miss that way a little bit. We've had that too. I mean, same thing for us at the Wynn.
Yes.
We went before the closing, you know, because the Wynn had been voted best buffet in Vegas, and we had been to Bacchanal and, you know, loved it. So tried the Wynn, and we're really not that impressed. Right? We thought it was good.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't great.
No.
And we were very clear with that in our video review. This was probably in January.
Yes.
But then went there for the reopening at the brunch in June, I guess end of June or July when that was, and it was amazing. Had a great experience. Then went back for the gourmet dinner later, and it wasn't as good. So it's we kind of went up and down at the Wynn, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It can definitely vary.
And that's kind of we kind of tell it like it is. You know, we enjoyed. I thought the food was great when I got it. There was a couple of mixed things that showed up on my table, which I was kind of like, this is not the way the Wynn is now. Now, to their avail, what happened was. Some of the restaurants at the Wynn, for instance, Costa del Mare, some of the fancy restaurants were closed during the weekday where the brunch was open. So what they would do is they would take some of the staff from some of those other establishments, which probably don't have the buffet training, you know, that fast-paced sort of training.
Right.
So I think in that instance it became more like, okay, well, what do you do? They weren't as swift and weren't where they needed to be. So it made the experience a little bit more like, okay, not good.
Right.
So, and unfortunately, I even know they even tried to change their slogan from like that first week. They were like, "Oh, best of both worlds." It's kind of like,
I know, right?
It's like not really working. But hopefully, I mean, I don't think it's gone forever.
Not at all.
But I think they're gonna. I think what's gonna happen is now they're gonna wait to see what happens with Bacchanal.
Right.
And then they'll maybe reopen.
And and I think our best of luck has been when we've kind of been at the beginning of a change of service. Like if you're going to go to the dinner, we'll tend to go to the early servings of that, right, where the food might be a little bit fresher, service a little bit better.
Now, Unique Travel Experience says pools are reservation only. No, they're not. Actually, pools, a lot of them are first come, first serve. It was reservation only when they first opened up during the kickoff of the sort of the reopening. But a lot of them have, been more first come, first serve. Now, you do need to make a reservation when it comes to like the cabanas or the day beds, but, for general seating, general lounge chairs, it's, for most part, first come, first serve.
Exactly. Oh, 207.
Oh!
207. Right.
All right, so you ready to do this?
I am ready.
We got the 207 dance. Let's see if I can put on something more smooth.
There we go.
I'm gonna put on something smooth for us. You ready?
Smooth. I need something definitely not smooth. Well, that's good. Need some wine in there.
Hey.
Hey.
You wanna do like me?
How's that?
Yeah, look at that. Do the robot, ready? Robot, here we go. 201.
What's that? There you go. Hey!
Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo!
All right.
Good to see. Oh my goodness, you know how we do, guys. That 201 dance is just
Right.
on. Wait till we get to 3. If we get to 3 before we end this, it's on.
Oh boy.
It's on.
What's that gonna be?
It's maybe a little
Little
pat
backflip?
of cake, a little backflip. Oh, I could do it. I might not be.
You do a cartwheel.
We'll take it outside.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
All right.
So let me ask you guys. This is a really good question when it comes to I guess.
Say what?
I'm curious. No, I'm curious to know, like, what slot machines. What's your favorite slot machine in Vegas?
That's true. Yeah. What should we play?
No, I don't. Not. I want to know what their favorite slot machine
What's your
is.
favorite slot machine?
Yeah, not what should we play. I want to know
And
what
why?
their favorite
Let
is.
us know why then.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
winning
curious.
a lot of money on it? It's fun?
Do you win a lot of money? Does it look good? A lot of colors.
You kind of
Do
you
the-
lose slowly.
Do the bells and whistles sound great when they're playing? I'm
Right.
just curious to know what everybody's slot machine is.
Buffaloes.
Ah. All right, write these down. So we
All right.
got Buffalo Diamond.
Buffalo Diamond. Here
Buffalo
we go.
Diamond.
People
Oh,
like
everybody's like
Buffalo
Buffalo.
Diamond.
Hey, look who joined. It is our cutie pie patooties. I just want to pinch those cheeks
All right,
on
here we
over
go.
the two of you,
People
Gio and
love the
JC.
Buffalo Diamond.
Hello, Gio and JC. My honey bunnies. Hi.
All right, Don V likes craps.
Craps.
Yeah, Andre, Wizard of Oz. Tracy, Mystical Unicorn.
Ooh, mystical unicorn.
Evelyn says the ones that give you the money. I want the hand pay. I want those hand pays. Give me the money.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. I like that one. I like those too.
Ah, it's so
Yes.
funny.
Yeah.
Ah, it's so funny. The ones that give you the money, the
Ne-
payouts.
And Neil's like, honestly, I don't play slot machines. I'm hooked on the table games. That's probably smart.
Okay, Neil.
Yeah.
Table games. Now, what do you look for in a dealer? Do you,
It's all
who gives you the less poker face?
yeah.
Who's got the weakest game face? Like
Yeah. So we got both. We got like Wicked Wheel, Double Blessings.
All right, Wicked Wheel. Wicked Wheel.
Yeah, we got Willy Wonka.
Now, do you like these games because you've gotten? This might be a personal question. You don't have to answer it. But on these slot machines, why you like them so much? Has it been big payouts?
Of course, Wheel of Fortune.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like the Wheel of Fortune.
People like Wheel of Fortune. Crap. People like craps. A lot of craps fans. Ryan. All the Ryans like the craps. Well, one of them.
I like
Ryan
it.
Astorga.
I
Craps
like
for
it.
me.
I like it.
That'd be fun though. It'd be fun to play
Yeah.
some craps.
That'd be fun.
It's what we can videotape though too. If we were to go live.
I know.
I'm sure you can do those table games. So you can do the slots.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Good point. Now, clearly, you guys know we're not, if you've been with us, we're not really gamblers per se. We always kind of say the same thing, like, you guys gamblers? No, we just break even.
Exactly. We're willing to learn.
We're willing to
We're willing to
learn.
work on that problem in our lives.
Ah, I love it.
Tracy likes the bonus feature of the mystical unicorn.
Yvonne likes the Sex and the City and the original Hangover machines.
Right, excellent. Casino
And
Royale.
Jubilee is also fun.
Amira's been lucky at Casino Royale. On the side.
Ah. So Gio and JC is like blackjack table with fun interactive dealer and a fun crowd.
Yes.
I like that. Now, what's a
True.
fun crowd, Gio and JC? Is it fun energy or do they have to look pretty? It's like, what's a fun table?
Combination.
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 Need
Nice.
a blend.
Diversity. We're looking for diversity.
Need a blend
a little
of
bit of pretty, a little
You
bit
need a
of
blend of high
ugly
heels.
altogether.
You need a blend of high heels and sneakers.
A little bit of grimes, a little bit of high heels. My mic went out.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Say hello.
No, still
Nope.
going on. Hello. Let me know, guys.
Dave's on. I think he's on. Sounds
be
good on
on.
this end. Should be good. Good
like-
energy and making jokes.
Gio's like, good looks are the bonus round.
And I love that. Not the bonus. The bonus round.
Right.
The bonus. That's what I'm talking about.
Round.
Woo.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Well, you
Ryan-
know what, Gio and JC, when you two show up to the tables, that's the bonus round. That's the good looks and bonus
That's
round.
right.
Just saying.
Now, we were supposed
Just
to
saying.
meet Gio and JC at Disney in early March, but they couldn't quite make it, right? We're going to...
They dissed us.
You guys kind of...
Dissed us.
And it's funny, we're still talking to you, so... yeah, you're lucky.
That's because you're too adorable. I just want to pinch those cheeks.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Gio and JC. So we both sound fine. So Circa Oliver, that's going to be the 28th of this month. Now the hotels
Well,
to
thank
stay
you
in
very
won't be
much.
until Diciembre.
right,
But
yeah.
in Octobre 18 is when the first day of they're going to be open. But
Right.
going to be exciting. Going to be exciting.
Definitely. A lot of stuff going on. You got, like, Circa, you got Virgin, you got Resorts World. So a lot of stuff in the next year that's opening up. So.
Yeah. And by the way,
Next
guys,
month, but
we
yeah.
have opened up a new merch store. Take a look. If you want to see my model,
Oh, yeah, here we
he's
go.
got the really cool one. He goes with different colors.
Right there.
Here. Gotta get that little stain on there.
Oh, stain?
Well-
Sorry. Yeah,
Deodorant. Little deodorant.
deodorant stain. Yeah, sorry, guys. You know, I do wear it occasionally.
I like it though.
Right.
This is great. This is like one, we have several designs. We have actually some newer ones coming out for the holidays, so stay tuned. Links are in the description box below. So I like that. Yvonne says echoing.
All right. Not sure what's going on here.
Let me take a quick peeky pook. Hold on.
We shall see.
Is it me?
It says my mic's off.
Yvonne, refresh. No, your mic's on. It's on 3.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
And Gio and JC says sounds fine.
Okay, let us know. Hope it's all right.
What a feeling.
So I guess Buffalo gives you many free spins. So that's good. We can try the Buffalo slot. Check it out.
Baby, seems like I'm gonna see me.
All right.
That sounds good? Sound
Yeah.
good? Just good?
It's funny. Yvonne's like Aggie Maroon.
Love the
little
color.
Texas A&M. Little Texas A&M going
Hey.
on. Right? Yeah, I guess so.
That's
right?
right.
Not the Longhorns color.
Nope.
This
But
is
we
not
do
you-
have that color available. If you want to
Yes,
check it
that's
out.
true.
If you want to check it out, for sure. Definitely check it out. Yeah.
All right.
Buffalo mac and cheese.
Ooh. Classic. So people love the Buffalo slot, so we got to check that one out.
I do. Now, guys, who's been on the, speaking of some fun things to do, the helicopter tour.
Oh, yeah. Who has been on a helicopter tour in Vegas? Maybe
Yeah.
over the city
The Sunset, Grand Canyon.
or maybe go to Grand Canyon. Yeah.
You want to capture some of the best views in Las Vegas? That's a good opportunity to do so.
Right.
And I'm sure they're offering good rates now, just to kind of, almost everything is like a welcome backpackers. That's one thing that's changed, by the way. A lot of these restaurants, if you want an opportunity to really experience some of their really delectable eats on their menu at a good price, well, good in the sense from what the normal rate would be. A lot of these restaurants on the Strip especially, they have these welcome back menus that are kind of
Right.
put in place, which is sort of like welcoming back, and they take some of their signature dishes and they put them on this menu, which is like a prefix menu, so you can get it like at a fraction. I would say a fraction of what it normally would cost.
Right. I mean, a good
Still
value
pretty
for
expensive,
sure.
but a good
Right.
value.
Let's see. So
Wow, that's awesome. Look at that. Colin says I won $4,800 on the Buffalo machine.
everybody's a winner. Congratulations. Now, Oliver asked, what is the best barbecue in Vegas? Now, I do know that at Roll and Smoke, they have some amazing burn ends.
Woo!
Right? If you want to Roll and Smoke, try the. If you like burn ends, go to Roll and Smoke. They have some great burn ends there.
The meatloaf.
Yeah, that meatloaf.
That
yeah,
meatloaf
kind
was
of that,
delicious.
right?
The burnt ends definitely top any of that. I thought that was like some of the tastiest burnt ends. Now,
Right.
I went all out, and I'm not even going to say it. Just check
Yeah,
out
that-
the video we put out on Roll and Smoke Barbecue, where I had their award-winning burger. And let me tell you, that burger was probably a foot long. There's a foot-long burger.
Right.
Yes. That's true, Neil.
funny.
Says, helicopter tours are at times more costly than my flight to Vegas from Toronto.
That's funny. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Right?
It really is. It really can be kind of crazy. I mean, it's like,
Right?
you know, obviously it's an experience. And if you're with friends, a couple friends that you guys can go on if you're staying, you know, QE, it might be cheaper.
Right.
Because you're all splitting the cost of that, so.
Does anything compete with Franklin barbecue?
Ooh.
Well, not. I wouldn't say. I mean, if I love that Central Texas brisket, we love
Yeah.
that brisket. There's nothing like that we've found in Vegas yet.
Not yet.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I think Dave's right. Like we've had, you know, from Terry Black's and, you know, Black's
Right.
Barbecue,
Yeah.
the original, you know, and Franklin's, that barbecue where you just taste barbecue for days.
Yeah, no, it's so
that
good.
rich flavor.
Damn.
I have not found that yet.
We're
in
hungry.
Vegas.
We're hungry.
I'm clearly starving.
I think it's time to get in line at Franklin.
Right now.
We're gonna go get in line.
You gotta start at
We're gonna-
4:30 a.m.
We're gonna be first in line.
You gotta start at 4:30.
Oh man.
And Mira's like, yummy, I need some Texas barbecue.
Yes. We love Central Texas barbecue.
Yes.
It's amazing. So good. So good.
So there's a barbecue spot behind the new stadium, Yvonne says, and they can't remember the name.
Oh, someone Bermuda 975 says best barbecue come to Frog and Onion in Bermuda.
Woo!
Well, that's a nice trip.
Bermuda.
If that's some good barbecue.
First and foremost, Dave, I guess you gotta give us a refill because we gotta.
Oh yeah,
give us
I
a
gotta
little
open one
smidgen.
up.
So,
If I gotta do that.
Dave's gotta crack it open.
I think so. Yeah, I got a little bit left. I'm not sure very much though.
Nice.
There's a lot in there.
Well,
A lot
thank
in
you
there.
very much.
Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Best barbecue. Come to Frog and Onion
Yeah.
in Bermuda.
I'd love
I
to.
love the sound of that.
Yeah.
But for
Go
right
down
now,
our Bermuda
thank
shorts.
you so
we'll
much.
come.
I love
I got a little bit. I'll share. A little bit of sip.
Together.
Frog and Onion, baby. Frog and Onion.
I definitely like the sound of that.
Oh, it'd be awesome. We're ready for that trip. Bermuda,
I'm ready.
calling us.
As long as it's not barbecued frog and onions.
Now, if we
I'm
go there, we
good.
have to quarantine. Is that like a 14-day quarantine? It might be.
So if it's 14 days on the beach.
We'll have to wait. At some point, we're going to
At some
Bermuda.
point.
Yes.
So, and Elisa's like, did the Grand Canyon. It's so wonderful. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we you know what's funny? We were actually thinking of doing the RV, taking that RV to the Grand Canyon, and we will in an
Right.
RV.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we have plans at some point. We'll see what happens.
Well, we were going to, but at the time it was closed.
yes.
Right, we were going to go up and go right to the Grand Canyon, but they'd actually closed the Grand Canyon because of this whole COVID stuff, so
Yes.
we were not able to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jesse Ray's barbecue. That's one I want to try. It's like that's behind the stadium. Yes, Jesse Ray's barbecue. Definitely want to check that out. Actually, I know
Okay.
our friends Bill and Lisa went there and they absolutely love it.
That was their favorite,
Yeah,
right?
that was their
That
favorite.
was
That's
their
Jesse
favorite.
Ray's barbecue. So definitely wanted to try some of that. The ribs, pork ribs are probably my jam.
Yeah, we
Pork
like pork
ribs.
ribs.
Woo.
The beef ribs are kind of monstrous.
I think if
Right,
I don't
but-
have brisket, I can do the beef rib. But if I have brisket and then beef rib, it's just way too much.
well,
beef.
I know.
So I could probably do it by itself and catch that flavor. But once I have like the brisket and then try beef rib, I feel like it's just too
Well, I
much.
know. Like at Franklin, they talk about go Saturday because they have the beef rib, right? But we love the pork rib.
Yeah.
Right? We love the pork ribs. You get the brisket and the pork ribs. I mean, that's like heaven.
Yeah, and
So
G and
good.
JC says you prefer a wet or dry rub. I like the dry rub.
Yeah, just that kind of.
I like that dry rub. Just the salt and pepper dry rub, slow kind of
Yeah, like
15 hours.
low and slow.
Low and slow.
Right.
It's like the best. I feel like the meat is just so tender and
Oh my God.
so flavorful. I mean, talk about falling off the bone. I could hold it up and just blowing it. It would
Oh,
just fall
so
right
good.
off.
So good. Yeah, don't need no teeth to eat my. What's that? What's that
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Down
He's
in
got a
Austin.
saying down in Austin. There's
forgot.
what's the gentleman.
I know. He's awesome. I'm forgetting
You
the name
always
now.
do that. You mention it, you don't even
I
know
know.
the name. It's
Don't
like,
need
don't
no
even bring
teeth.
it up.
But yeah, exactly. No teeth.
You
to eat
don't
my
need no teeth to eat my beef.
Exactly,
my meat.
right.
It is so funny because he's actually old school. Oh God, what is the name? David, look that up.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the name. But Oliver says, I'm a brisket person. The brisket needs to be very moist. We agree. We like that kind of the really more of the fatty brisket, the moist brisket. It's just so good. Absolutely. It's funny at Franklin they'll try to give you half lean and half moist, so everybody doesn't get the moist. Right, if you go in there, so you got to kind of make sure you just kind of push for getting the moist. Because I love the moist brisket too. So good. Whew. Damn.
Absolutely. It's like, it's so funny when you start talking about this stuff. It's like
We're getting hungry.
I'm getting starving.
Right. And Colin says when you don't get knives at a barbecue place, it's a good sign. That's true. Yeah, there's definitely no knives. Right. It just kind of falls off.
And it's
yeah, there's no knives.
You
This
know,
is
the
all...
best barbecue is no knives and wrapped in paper.
Yeah, you got the paper.
Paper.
Right, paper's like your plate, right? So good. A little bit of some white bread. Kind of wrap it up. I like the little white bread with it.
Oh my God, it's just...
Yeah. Oh, now you guys, where are we going with this?
Yeah, so that is Sam's Barbecue. Sam's Barbecue in Austin, Texas. He's got a slogan that says,
yes.
"Don't need no teeth to eat my meat."
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just
That's
one of those
true.
things where it just falls off the bone and just melts. And the reason he says this is because he doesn't have any teeth.
Oh, it's great.
And it's the greatest little
little
blurb insert.
There's a lot of great little kind of holes in Austin, and that's a great one.
Absolutely. So Oliver's like, I miss Franklin Barbecue. Yeah, Franklin Barbecue, whew, you know what? A lot of folks will say, oh, I would never pay that much money and wait in line for 4 hours, 6 hours. But I'll tell you one thing. Those 4 to 6 hours go by so fast. It's really like an experience because there's so many people from all over the world that come there, wait in line. You meet so many different people. And we actually, if you guys want to check out, we put together 2 videos, a step-by-step guide to Franklin Barbecue, how to be first in line. We were first in line both times.
Yes.
But the second time, we really made an event. I don't want to spoil it. Go on and watch that video. You'll definitely love that video.
It was fun. And I agree, Oliver. He goes, when you don't need sauce on your barbecue, you're eating some great food.
Bam.
And that's true. I agree completely with that.
That is,
Yeah.
Now the sauce will enhance or just to kind of add a different dynamic, but you should be able to dive into that meat without the sauce and it just blows you away.
Oh,
Agreed.
God.
Agreed.
Now, Paul
absolutely agreed.
Kim's on the strip now for a packed Monday night at Bellagio. It's coming back to life. That's great.
I love
Good to
that
hear.
so much. Hey, Paul Kim, if you want to join our group for the Love of Las Vegas, join our group on Facebook. If you want to take some photos of your experience there, by all means, share with the group. We would love that as well. Link in the description box below. Just got to make sure you answer the questions. My husband had to answer those questions. You guys have to answer those questions, so please.
Answer the damn questions.
But it's a great group, very proactive. Folks are in Vegas right now. Some folks are just getting back from Vegas, sharing their experiences, stories, videos, all that great stuff.
This is kind of funny. So Mary Cano says, I watched the Franklin video. The meat was too good for the plain bread. And it's funny. I got to disagree with that.
Yes.
Right? That's a funny one. I just think it's amazing with the plain bread.
You have to have it.
Right? I love it. It kind of gives a nice little balance to it. I understand what you're saying. It's like having like Wonder Bread. With like this amazing brisket.
That's the point.
But
That was
it's
the
so
point.
good.
But it's
I
also
love it.
it's also the way the salty flavor of the rub is so strong. If you try and eat it by itself, just a few bites, you're just going to be drowned out by the salt. But having the white bread and it's just really greasy. So having that white bread in there, really, I don't know what it does, but it just gives it that much more of a depth of taste. Like the dynamic of the flavor is so good. I love it.
You can tell we're hungry, guys.
I'm starving.
It's like, damn,
I'm
talking
starving.
about Franklin Barbecue.
And of course the ribs. And of course the ribs.
Oh, man. It was fun, too. We actually met Franklin there as well. Back in the smoke room, which is really cool. Really, really cool guy.
Yes.
So that's
Annalise
fun.
is like, I was shocked one time eating at Famous Dave's Barbecue. We found out that one corn muffin was the same amount of calories as a Big Mac.
Wow, I did not know that.
That's crazy. You know what it is? It's the butter.
Wow, so the Big Macs are actually really good for you then. I gotta eat more Big Macs.
It's the butter.
Okay.
It's the butter. It's
Right,
gotta
right,
be the butter
yeah.
and the cornbread because to make cornbread really delicious, I feel like it's gotta be buttery.
Right.
And I think the butter is probably what does it.
Yeah.
But damn, I'll take
That's
a Big
good
Mac.
to know. Big Macs are good for you then. Not too bad. That's good to know. Nice fact. Good fact to know. You know, this is actually better for you than cornbread.
Good point, though. Yes, exactly. Gio and JC says, we were in Vegas in June a couple of years ago and booked the heli to Grand Canyon. It canceled because the temperature was 115. Not safe to fly.
Wow.
Sad for us.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and I think that's true. We actually did a helicopter tour with a small company in Austin that took us around. We went to kind of get a little promotion because we wanted to support some of the small businesses. And they said a couple of things about helicopters, especially ones that don't have air conditioning. You could probably pass out. I mean, if you're flying at 115 degrees, you're that much closer to the sun and if you
Right.
were lower. So probably not a good idea. And that may even go with the ones that have air conditioning. It might not work as well in that type of heat.
Right.
So that's why the sunset packages tend to be much more
Right. A little more expensive.
Much more, yeah, exactly.
But
More
it was
expensive, but
nice.
also much more. People want to they gravitate towards that than the hot days. But yeah, that's awful. So hopefully you'll be able to rebook that one of these days, you guys. That would
Oh,
be great.
Oliver. So Oliver says, I met Aaron at Franklin Barbecue twice. Wow.
Yes, I
Okay.
love, the one thing I will say I really respect is he's the kind of person where he's right, boots on the ground with his staff. He doesn't have to be there. I mean, the guy's, really done really well for himself, and I'm sure he's pretty busy doing things, but he really tries to make time for his patrons, which I think is wonderful.
Right. Oliver says, I was in line at 2 a.m. That's crazy. 2 a.m. We got there at, I guess, 4:45 when we were first in line. I think we were there about 4:45, 5 o'clock about.
The first time?
2 a.m. Oliver's like, I was there at 2 a.m. That's
You
really
should have
early.
you should have watched our video. You would have been perfectly first in line at 5.
Right. But Oliver, apparently he says that Aaron was there at 2 a.m. tending to the pits. Unbelievable. And he offered his restroom. Very nice guy.
Very nice guy.
They do have porta potties in the back, but
They do.
the
No
restroom's a
thanks.
little better.
Well, interesting.
Pool
So
pond.
G and JC said it was an issue with the lift because the air is thin when it's that hot.
Interesting.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's
okay.
interesting. I didn't know that. Hello, Watertown Lotto guy. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
All
That's
right.
awesome. Well, this has been wonderful, you guys. We've had a blast.
Yeah.
Really kind of, talking with
thank
you
you
guys.
very much.
Thank you, Sierra, for subscribing.
you.
Appreciate that. Wow. So we have, unfortunately, this Thursday, we are not going to be having trivia this week for good reason.
Right. Good reason, though. It's positive.
Yes, and we just want to say thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate that. If you have not and you're new here, haven't done so, go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell. We really appreciate that. A big thank you to each and every one of you guys. We reached a milestone of 23,000 subscribers. Thank you, each and every one of you. So, so grateful for the support. It's been tremendous.
Right. Thanks, everyone. So we should be live Friday, we think.
Hey, ho, let's go. Hey, ho, let's go.
Hey, oh.
But
let's
yes,
go.
we should be live on Friday. So stay
Nudge,
tuned.
nudge, nudge,
Stay-
nudge, wink, wink.
nudge, wink,
Nudge,
wink.
nudge, wink, wink.
Hey, and if you're going to be out in Vegas again, if you picked up your TurnItUpWorld merch, definitely bring it with you, because if we see you, we're going to stop you.
Yes.
Say hello. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, it's Amira's birthday on Thursday. Woo.
Amira, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amira. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, all right. Happy birthday.
Amira. There you go, girlfriend. Awesome. So again, thank you guys. We've been on for quite some time, so we're probably going to wrap this up. Just a couple quick things I want to mention before we do go. If you want to join an awesome group, again, for Love Las Vegas, information is below. Our TurnItUpWorld merch store has launched. We have some great new and fun items over there. Definitely check that out. We post videos twice a week. We have a new video coming up on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. We are not going to be going live on Thursday, but we are going to be going live on Friday. But before we go, I do want to open up. We got a little piece of mail. I love
That's
the
a
sticker.
mail.
It is says "That's my jam." So cute, and it is from. I'm not sure where it's from. It's got an address on there, but it says "Yay!"
Yay!
I love. Oh, so cute. A little Mayfair Supper Club, Bellagio, cocktails, concierge, to enter, hold your. So it's a room key.
Nice.
So it's a little, got a compliment. I'm going to spray that down.
Spray that
I'm going to spray it down. Thank you. This is so cute. It says, just a souvenir of your awesome meal experience at the Mayfair Supper Club. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Tanya and Dave, I just want to say thank you for being you. I love your excitement and positivity that you share in your videos. Keep doing what you do. Friends, Kat.
Thank you, Kat. Thanks, Kat.
Oh, Kat. Thank you so much. This is so cute. Oh. Yeah,
really nice.
we really had a great time at the Mayfair Supper Club. Kat, you are so cute and so thoughtful. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Kat. Thank you guys so much for being here. And by the way, our mod squad is fantastic. I believe Kat, Rachel, and Joy have YouTube channels, so definitely go ahead and check their channels out and subscribe. They're trying to do their thing, so all the support and love goes a long way. Thank you to our mod squad. You guys really, really rock. Neil, welcome aboard. Thank you. Neil, if you want to, go over to our website. There's a section called Connect With Us over there. Fill out your information, name and address. We'd like to send you something as well. And thank you. Gio and JC, I didn't mention this, I don't think, earlier, but they are also YouTubers really doing their thing. So definitely go check out their channels. They're the cutest patooties, the cutie patooties. And wow, we have a lot of great things coming up. We're so excited for that. New video coming out on Wednesday. Stay tuned for some on location.
That's right. Well, just saying.
Just saying. And yeah, we do have 2 more episodes of our RV Life coming out. It might be a little delayed on those because of upcoming things, but stay tuned. But we have a lot to share with you guys, and we're so grateful and excited. And we just want to say it's been quite a journey thus far, and we're so excited to continue this and just keep rocking.
Absolutely.
So thank you. I know they're probably like, no, trivia. By the way, I want to mention trivia.
Sure.
So trivia, for those of you that don't know, we have trivia on Thursdays where you have an opportunity to win a prize. The winner of that. There's a reigning 3-time champion this far, Avery.
Yeah, Avery's been killing it.
El Cubano Americano is
The
El
American.
Cubano Americano.
Yes.
So it's been really fun, but you have an opportunity to win. So if you want to join us on a Thursday, we usually promote that. If you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you follow us at TurnItUpWorld there, at Facebook, and also in our community space here on YouTube. We do post regularly. But you have an opportunity to win on the winner's wheel.
The winner's wheel, up to $50 gift card from Amazon.
So this is the winner's wheel, you guys. So if you're playing trivia and you win trivia, we ask questions. It's like Pictionary. You do need to know a lot of TurnItUpWorld stuff, so binge watch TurnItUpWorld. You have a 5% chance of not winning anything, but you have an opportunity to win $50.
Right.
So if you spin that wheel,
right, you got a chance. What do we got?
better luck next time. Much better. But you have an opportunity to win that. Avery's won several times. Thank you so much, Avery. And yeah, I just.
All right.
Thank you, Mod Squad. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We really appreciate that for sure.
Well, thank you very much.
Right before we left, Candy snuck
Oh,
in
here we
there.
go. Okay, I'm
Candy,
sharing yours.
Candy, you sneaky
Thanks,
girl.
Candy.
You. Thank you so much for the $4.99. What's up? She's always her presence known. Thank you for the $4.99. All right, Dave, you want to share this one? So cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Awesome. Good night,
Thank you.
everyone. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate that. We look forward to seeing you guys. Make sure you hit the notification bell, you guys, if you haven't hit that. That's just that little symbol, looks like a bell. But go one step further, make sure it's highlighted to all so that you get notified when we do go live. And as always, you guys, we look forward to seeing y'all
In Las Vegas!
Good night, everybody.